It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me, Jay Black.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the Worst Records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do.
Michael Sean wears
Tight shirts. Every day. I wear tight shirts cause I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Yeah. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Every day.
Mike Sean wears
Tight shirts.
tight shirts.
And now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts,
Sean wears
tight shirts. Yes, I do.
Michael Sean wears
Tight shirts.
Every
day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out. Yeah. Good morning, y'all. June 5th. It's summertime. It was 87 degrees. It cracked 90 yesterday. So, yeah. We are up in here. Summertime. I got curls all over the place. Goodness gracious. I got stuff coming down my head like I'm R&B singing 1989. All right. What's going on, y'all? Hope everybody's well. Shout out to all y'all rocking out. Takeover Legends. It is Thursday. I ain't gonna lie, this week done went by. I hate to sound like that because I always make fun of people. Like, week flew by. No, it was the same amount of hours. It was the same amount. But now I'm that person. This week just flew by. But it was the same 24 hours every day. It was the same 24. Nothing changed, but it just went by. So let me get through these good mornings. We got Lies Detected. We got Stupid Dummies. It's just not enough. Like, honestly, there's no way to play all the clips I normally have. And then we wind up talking about something that has nothing to do with what I planned for the show. So then I wind up having clips that I don't. So I got clips. Clips on clips on clips. So let me get to these good mornings. Let me get all y'all good mornings. Because you know once Jay Black take over, once he take over, he go to the ones he want to go to. Coco, what up? Coco, I got a clip for you. I think this clip represents what you've been trying to say. So I'm going to play it later on. And I think this is kind of where you've been at. I think. And I think this kind of encompasses, if I said it correctly, everything that you kind of been trying to say. And President LaShawn present. So I just want you, obviously you're here, so just hang tight. President Ms. Clark, President LaShawn, what up? Ms. Parker, happy Friday Eve. Yes, indeed. I'll be in New York tomorrow. A lot of stuff going on. Ms. Clark, we got to get a relationship update, see how that's going. Y'all still saying good morning to each other and sending texts and all that good stuff. Asha Boo. What's up, mama? Good morning. Ash, what's going on? LaShawn saying what's up to everybody. Asha Boo saying what's up to everybody. Miss Parker saying what's up to everybody. Shelley, oh Shelley. And Tawana Coleman, good morning. That sounds the way they sing in Catholic churches. Good morning. Peace is flowing. That song stays in my head. Flowing like a river. Good morning to the host with the most. Ah, well, thank you, Miss Parker. Take Jay Black out of that. I ain't the host with them. He's the antagonizer with the most. He's the instigator with the most. Just happens to be me, my fucking friend. Asha, like, we're gonna have another roundtable soon, Mike. So glad I'll see your career there. Oh my God, goodness gracious, such a Pisces. Trent said, good morning, fam. Mike, Sean, y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. Yeah, so we got to get another roundtable going. And I was thinking about that last night, trying to formulate stuff. Yup, we never stay on top. Never. We never. No, we never. I try, but how can somebody try to keep everybody on topic when he can't stay on topic? I can't stay on topic. It just take one thing. We over here, and one thing we over here. Is it ADHD? Is that what I got? What is it, Miss Parker? That's my nickname, Miss Clark. She glowing. Yeah, Miss Clark, we got to find a little update. Mike, what are your thoughts on the guy that suffocated his 3 daughters? Jeez, it's bad. He said, what are your thoughts? What do you think my thoughts gonna be? It's horrible. Yeah, what's your thoughts on oh boy, tragically suffocating his 3? It's bad. Good morning. Blessings, Mike. Thank you, Ashabu. Ashley Newman. They love her in them streets. All right. What up, girl? Let me see how many people we can get in here present before we send a text message to Jay Black to wake his ass up. All right. I'm giving everybody love. Who is giving everybody love? Because I like that. I like when I see a bunch of people giving a whole bunch of people love before we start yelling at each other. Unless you're hyper ADD, unless you're hyper. Am I hyper? No, I don't think I'm hyper. So it's just ADD. Yeah. I'm not really hyper. All right, so I got to remove the H. Okay. All right, I'll take the H out. So it's just ADD. Okay. All right, good looking. Appreciate you. Hey, I look. Anybody with some information, I got it. Jen, what up? She said, what up? All right. So let's see. What we get started? Jay Black's in the we ain't even have to text him. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Jay Black is
Yo. What it do?
So Jay, we got a lot.
Okay.
Amari. And I actually have a tax question for him today.
Okay, good. Tax season is always, he said, is all year round. The proper way to do your taxes all year round. You can't wait till April to be trying to do your taxes. So that's good.
And he did my taxes. So shout to him. He did my taxes.
Oh, he looked out. Okay.
Yeah, shout to him.
He's said good. He's been doing it for a long time.
He said it's up to me how much I pay him. So now I got to figure out what I'm going to cash app him. Do you know I still owe my man? I don't want to talk about it. All right. Never mind. All right,
you.
All right. How was Tawana taking shots? Tawana took a shot earlier.
She took a shot. Because
I'll see you at career day today. And she said, not. I got it. Listen,
get him, Tawana, because he wrong. He did wrong. Good morning, LaShawn.
I honestly can't. Just honestly
China
can't.
White.
China White. What up, China White?
Say good morning, Mike.
Hell you been, China White?
Is that a tattoo? What else in the beach?
Where you been?
I don't know what that is. All right. What up, Asha? Morning.
Asha, I got through all of them, so unless those
Wait, is Jay still? No, I'm up, China. I'm up.
Is Jay still asleep? Nah, He's up. Normally we got to send him.
You woke me up and say, yo, Mike just went live at like 7:01. Is he all right? I said, yeah, I guess he was up on time. I guess he was up. He was ready to go. So she got me up. Hey, all right, here I go.
I don't have. I was diagnosed by our viewers. I don't have ADHD. I have ADD because I'm not hyper. My personality isn't hyper. Hyper is the problem. So I just got ADD because the whole show got ADD because we can never stay on topic. Nikki White Chocolate, what's going on?
We never. We always get sidetracked.
We
It
start.
might be me. It might be me too.
It's everybody, because I said I'm the one who's supposed to keep everybody on track, but I get distracted. Like yesterday, the whole transgender thing, that was just supposed to be a subject, and that turned into the whole. That was supposed to be a quick boom bap. I know. Amani. Here's the thing. Went to Panama, PA. I'm back. Oh, you went to Panama and you're back. Okay.
Yeah, people was pissed at that show yesterday. I saw the people leaving, then they come back seeing we still were talking about it, and some people was mad. I saw that. I caught what was going down. K-Day was upset. You know, it was some people that was like, yo, she can't be like, Envy pissing people off. But that's what Envy do. I love how she stand on it. I love when people stand on, I don't give a damn if I'm on this island by myself. I love that type of energy. This is what I believe, and this is what it is. You know, some people mad about the black cops. We got too many popos up on the show. They don't trust the cops. I was like, dang.
I appreciated having Lionel Jefferson on here.
You know, he's a sergeant. He's
a sergeant.
Coco got 18, 20 years.
I bet if we got some legal problems, I bet if something happened in the streets, I bet you we have Lionel Jefferson's number. I bet you we text him. And I bet you we call him Mr. Jefferson. Mr. Jefferson.
Mr. Jefferson. Yeah,
I got no problem.
So the judge was good. What do you think the judge going to do? All right, how should I approach? Yeah, they going to have some questions then.
Yeah. Or don't be on third and only. I just made that up. Don't be on third and only and be like, and some trouble popping off, and you like, Mr. Jefferson, I think I need backup. Can you call backup for me? Can I call for backup?
Go. Oh God.
If you stand on something, you'll fall for anything. I think you may. If you don't stand for something, okay. If you stand for something, yeah, you got to be on the island out here.
You got to be.
Sometimes you do, and sometimes don't nobody want to be like, no, y'all right. Don't nobody want to say that. Like that is nobody's vernacular. Nobody wants to be like, y'all right. Y'all got a point. At least say you got a point.
Yeah. People don't. Yeah, they don't want to give it up. So you're right, and leave it at that. No, but. No, I feel you, but nah, you don't really feel me then. You don't really feel me.
I was thinking about the whole, like, when I get bored at work, my brain starts, I just be thinking, I'm like, when we have low times, I was thinking about the show. I was thinking about doing another round table, and then Super had said, we got to do the live podcast. And I said, yeah, I got to get on that. And then I was thinking about everybody saying like gender is made up and biological woman and female, but it stuck with me when they were saying genders were made up, like the genders were made up by men to do this to make women less than. So if genders were made up, I was thinking to myself, well, and it just hit me. I said, well, doesn't that mean transgenders were made up too? And I was like, that means everything was made up if we go by that. And then somebody said, excuse me, I'd like to send this overnight. And I was like, oh, shit.
I'm at work.
I said, oh, my bad. I said, let me get your phone number. And I was looking up into the sky. I was like, if the Bible was made up, Genesis was made up.
The show got you thinking afterwards, like,
And then they were like, can I get this there on Friday? Oh shit. Oh, damn. Yeah. Is anything fragile in here? Is anything fragile? Yeah, it's gonna pay extra. It's gonna, if you want it there by Friday. When's your last pickup? Bitches, you missed it. It's 6:30. What the fuck?
But I love when we spark that emotion where people have their different perspectives and opinions and they can stand on it. And I love that. Be yourself, people. Never hold back. If you disagree, say it. If you disagree with Mike, don't be scared. Click the link and let him know.
Y'all always do. Y'all never have a problem saying y'all disagree with me. Go ahead. Kirsten, good morning. How are you? How are you? Good morning. How's everything going?
Miss Parker said it was heavy yesterday. I was in my feelings.
It was a great debate. You got Miss Parker. You got Miss Parker in her feelings. What type of show are y'all doing? Y'all got Miss Parker. That's my OG right there. That's my Takeover Legend OG.
Exactly, Mike. Exactly.
Well, thank you, Ashabu. Thank you. How was your night last night, Jay?
Night was cool. Yesterday was Wednesday. Raid the Cage. Everything was cool. Family stuff, watching TV. Nothing special yesterday. Just normal life. Normal life yesterday. Morning, Lady Q.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out. Good morning, Lady Q. I'm trying to get out the loop. I'm trying to get out the loop to doing the same thing. So yesterday was good because this is simple. I went to lunch with the twins, but we had to go to lunch at a different time which means anything that gets out the schedule makes me feel better. Instead of going to lunch at 12:30, I went to lunch at 2:30, which means I came back. By the time I came back, it was 4:00. So it was the second half of it was a home stretch. But I always call it, once we hit 4:00, it's the home stretch. From 4 to 7 is the home stretch.
You just want to break up your monotony, the regular old everyday stuff that you do. Just you want to drive a different way to work. You want to go you want to do something different. I get what you're saying.
And I realize I don't like doing something different because I'm so stuck in the monotony. But then I realize I'm depressed. Not depressed, but it is depressing to me to do the same thing at the same time every single day. It's really like,
so that's good to go to Texas to do this show and this event with Lady J to reconnect with some friends, and that's good to do that. Then that's good.
Yeah, maybe I'll get some. I'm just playing.
Hey, you might hit the Miss Clark. You might do the Miss Clark. Get a little,
might walk in the water. Might grab somebody's hand.
You might get lucky.
I dropped my motorcycle when I got to work last night, so I'm already pissed. Damn, you dropped your motorcycle.
Damn, Safe, how you do that?
You don't get scared to drive a motorcycle with your condition.
Oh, if he's doing what he's supposed to do, he'll be all right. He won't have no seizures, and he sleep with a CPAP and stop being stubborn and take the medication that he's supposed to. But that's what we hard headed. We do what we want to do. That's what people we hard headed. We think we know more than the doctor.
Honestly, I didn't know he the reason why these things were occurring because he wasn't following the rules. I didn't know he wasn't following instructions.
My bad. I might have said too much.
All right, I didn't know that.
We hard headed though, Mike. That's what it is.
All right, well, all right. So I got some funny stuff with Stack and Mary. I got some stuff of a woman saying what it takes to lies detector, what women don't know that it takes to keep a man, and she's basically saying y'all not willing to do it. Can a tattoo stop a marriage?
You got some good ones. Oh, you got my type star. All right, good. I had a couple stats just in case. I like ratchet shit. Let's go. Let's have some debate.
If you got stuff, you can just drop it on in there. RFK, his stupid dummy. Also, men talking about women who do evil things, and it's one of them things that I didn't even get. Like, this caught me. I was like, huh?
Men saying that women do evil things.
There's an evil thing that women do.
Okay.
And I was like,
some good stuff.
I didn't even know when they said it. I said, you can't do that. I was caught off guard. Sometimes I be feeling like maybe I'm not all man. I don't know. I was like, maybe.
Yeah, yesterday I had a moment because we did the show and we played the clip where they were saying how you can't do certain things or you'll be labeled gay, right? Remember they had the list of things you couldn't do. And Lady Q gave me some hot food. I went to blow it. I said, oh, I can't blow my food no more because I don't want.
I blow. I don't even know how these traits come.
Yeah. You can't blow your food. It's hot. You got just put it right there.
You got to just burn. You have 2nd-degree burns on your tongue.
I started laughing. I said, "Wait, I can't do that no more. I can't."
And how about this to top it off? If you can't blow on your food, I bet you if you burn your tongue, somebody thinks that's gay too. If you're talking, you go, "Ow, I burned my tongue." Oh, that's gay. I bet you somebody's gonna say pause. I burnt my tongue. Pause. You can't keep a man if he doesn't want to be kept. All right,
okay. LaShawn got her bars. She getting her bars.
Bars.
Okay, LaShawn.
Look at legs. Bars.
Yeah, that's gay, Ash. Yeah, we can't blow our food no more.
Can't do that.
That's just
you can't even blow out birthday candles in front of people. If other guys are in the room, you gotta wait till all men are gone before you go.
People that make this
blowing
stuff
birthday
up.
candles out there. If you can't blow on hot food, isn't blowing birthday candles then gay? Do you have to say pause?
I'm just trying to celebrate, y'all.
I didn't get the Cameron clip. Cameron said some real crazy shit, yo. Cameron was interviewing one of the people part of the Diddy. It was a dude part of the Diddy trial. Cameron said something. And Cameron just basically said, yo, we're gonna keep this Harlem and and he was talking about Cass. He was like, was the P word good? Was the pussy good? And I was like, I was like, why would you say that? Why would you even act like I was trying to say we got a social media that people will say things that are inspiring, people will say things that are funny, people will say things that are educational. But there's a large portion of people who will say any damn thing for likes, views, and engagement. Why would you ask that?
You wanted to know. You're keeping it in Harlem. Yo.
And the funny thing is, the guy almost felt pressured. Instead of saying, dog, why would you even ask me something like that? He actually pondered. He actually tried to make a whole excuse on why. He was like, well, Diddy was in the room. Yo, I really couldn't even fuck. There's just is there a line where we go like, dude, what does that have to do with anything?
No, there's no lines. It's 2025 freedom of speech era. Say what you feel. Be yourself. There's no lines. There's no more lines.
That's not even freedom of speech. It's just stupidity.
There's no more lines. But you got some good stuff. I'm ready to give my opinions today. I don't know why. I'm ready to share my true thoughts. I don't care what people think today. Asha just told me be yourself. I'm gonna be myself today, Asha.
All right. Let me do the serious. Not serious, but Coco is always on an island. And I feel like Coco feels like he's always on an island and nobody understands what he's trying to say on what Black and brown people have to do and what they have to and what responsibilities do we take.
Okay.
And then people will criticize him of saying, well, you don't understand the systematic system. You don't get everything else that's going on. You don't get what created the system, what put people in these situations, what created society, the drugs that were pushed in, the law and the historical presence. Well, when I saw this clip with Minister Louis Farrakhan, I kind of felt that this and Coco, if you're watching, tell me if I'm wrong, but I kind of felt like this is what you were trying to say. And I think Mr. Farrakhan,
moral awakening needs to happen among us. I want you to hear me, because you've been looking too hard at the white man and too soft at yourself. But if we got our act together, we could force him and he would bow down.
And when I heard that part, I said, I think that's what Coco has been trying to say. That we keep focusing everything on what white people do and what they've done and what society has done and what the corrupt system has done. But yet we give a pass. I'm about to get in the bike.
No, he about to get on the bike. He wanted to watch the clip.
Did he watch the clip? I'm gonna play the clip one more time. I'm gonna play the clip one more time for you, Coco.
Moral awakening needs to happen among us. I want you to hear me, because you've been looking too hard at the white man and too soft at yourself. But if we got our act together, we could force him and he would bow down.
And I think Coco has been saying, when are we going to take responsibility for our actions and stop telling us why it happened, why it continues to happen? Why don't we make a change? Coco, if I'm wrong, say I'm wrong. But when I saw that, I said, I think this is the message that he's been trying to say every time he brings up another Black person getting killed by Black people. And every time he goes on the street, there's another story that he has to witness. He doesn't have to just hear a story.
Oh, he out there. He on them calls.
He sees it firsthand. And when I was like, you know what? I don't think I have to apologize, but I do think I have to say this. I don't think I rep that version of what he
said. They jump on the link. All right, I just sent the link on YouTube. Let me send it again. Bam! We're about to get a Coco voice. I don't know. He's gonna have his camera on, but at least
I don't. But I was like, you know what? This is something. You know.
Morning, Cam.
What up, Cam? So once again, what I was saying was, this is a clip, Cam. If you missed it, this is the clip that I thought represented what Coco's been trying to say to us.
Moral awakening needs to happen among us. I want you to hear me, because you've been looking too hard at the white man and too soft at yourself. But if we got our act together, we could force him and he would bow down.
Because if we know that the system is built like this, the only people who can stop it is us. Mr. Jefferson, what's going on, Lionel? We were just talking about you earlier. We got him back. See, y'all thought he wasn't going to rock with us.
No, I said he ain't coming back. You said them people, they too
y'all
wild
thought,
over there. They liability over there. I can't get caught up with them.
and
Cypher
he,
hopefully about to click this link to see. I'm curious to get Cypher's perspective. First time. Lady Q talking. What she said.
I think he's talking about black folks getting together and recognizing our power as a whole. No one ever said black people shouldn't be held accountable. Well, instead of hearing your interpretation, we can play what you said.
Moral awakening needs to happen among us. I want you to hear me, because you've been looking too hard at the white man and too soft at yourself. But if we got our act together, we could force him and he would bow down.
Morning, Monty.
Monty, what's going on? Finally, it took some outside the family to say it before you clearly understood. Before I didn't say I didn't understand. I said I think this is what he was trying to say in this way. So I just talked to Sarge. I'm trying to jump on now.
She had to get approval. You had to get approval from the Sarge.
You are. If you ain't the biggest instigator in the
what? All right, let me stay focused.
Oh my God. It's Friday Smokey. He said white tattoos and moral awakenings equals out of line. I don't know what that means. I don't know what type of riddle that shit is, but hey, welcome to the show, homie.
I don't know. Friday. Smokey.
Welcome to the fucking show. Like, hey, I appreciate you. Like and subscribe. Consideration of self
got another
is
one for
not
you.
self-help nor a gift of discernment. We got the Riddler up in here. I mean, hey, you can go further. We glad you here, dog. Hey, like and subscribe. Saying we too concerned with white. I agree. Cam says I agree. Yeah. If he's a preacher. Listen, man, I never claimed to be the brightest. I'm rocking with you, dog. I'm happy you're here. Here we go, Jay Black. Yo, Jay Black just I can't.
All right,
I can't
I'm gonna text it to you, but he can't figure out how to click the link. God damn,
nah, he just walked past. I told him I was watching the show.
Oh, okay.
All
I thought
right,
he needed
I'm
me to
clicking
text
on it,
you.
and it's taking me to Outlook.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it just ain't meant to be, though. Maybe
It's meant to be. I mean, hold on, just give me a second.
it might not be meant. Poor Coke. Coke, I've been there. I'm not tech savvy. Nah, no approval needed. He was just telling me the show was coming on, and some lame duck complained too many police were on the show. So what? No, wait, that wasn't us. That wasn't Miss Jefferson. Like and subscribe.
I'm
Poor
texting you the
Coco.
link, Coco.
Coco, I know how it is with the technology. Sometimes it seems so simple to everybody else, and then you be like, I asked for help.
Yeah, that's that cipher feel frustrated. How everybody else be clicking this link? They hold it down, they highlight it. I think. I don't even know how Ash. How do you do it? Ash be clicking the link.
Ash be clicking on fast. Ash got us on speed dial click. You in the browser Cypher on your phone. Oh, damn.
I just texted to him.
Look, these questions got me frustrated. I don't know if Louis Farrakhan is right. I agree with what he said. Thank you. I still ain't call you. That I gotta call. God.
Good morning, Stacey Mitchell.
Stacey Mitchell Experience. What's the title of that clip? I want to see the rest of it.
She want to finish watching that Farrakhan.
Actually, that clip at the end of another clip. It was actually crazy enough. It was at the end of a Diddy clip on on the Breakfast Club. And I saw that at the end, and then I was trying to find that clip, but because it was clipped to a clip. There was no information to get to.
Oh God. If you sign into the same account.
If you're not signed into the same account, he's clicking the link. It won't work. said I'm on the phone.
I text
He
you
said, I'm
the
on the
link.
phone.
I text. Maybe clear. Just close your YouTube and then click. Just go to your cell phone and click the
I
damn.
get it. I feel
text
your
it.
pain, Coke. I
You
feel it. I
can't. It's a
know.
text at this point. It's the easiest thing in the world. What is
Go ahead,
going
Saif. Get
on?
frustrated. Don't break your phone, Saif. Don't break your phone.
Just
People
click the
complaining.
damn link. You need me to email it? Like you? Oh God, what are we doing?
All right,
It's not that difficult, people.
Lionel said, Linnell. Is it Lionel or Linnell?
I'm just Mr. Jefferson. I don't
Yeah,
know.
because we've probably been tearing his first name up, and it's right in front of our
I've been
face.
saying Lionel. Look like Lionel to me.
Lionel.
Just like Lionel Jefferson. Just like
Lionel. But we do people complaining because they're uncomfortable with their own guilt. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you who's complaining. Coco right now trying to get. Jesus.
You said that's Cypher right now. Pissed,
That's
trying to
Cypher right
figure it
now.
out. Oh wait,
Look
China
at
White
that.
said,
China
"Hey,
White, slow down.
is the sergeant single? Look, China
Slow
White,
down.
is he single?
She want to know if he's single. China White over here, fresh in the morning. So I'm like, is he single?
Hey, shoot your shot. Shoot your shot.
single?
She like his profile pic, and
What up, Rashida? Good
he
morning.
got good benefits. So she's like, "Hey, good morning."
He a
Rashida.
sergeant. Yeah, the sergeant. Hey, I ain't gonna joke about this. You a
Look,
sergeant.
Look, nice profile pic.
Look at this. Look at this shit. She be a Michael Short. Nice profile pic. Look at you. Hey, China,
All you do is click the link and sign into your
You should have seen K-Day, China. You think, yeah, I'm with you. Then all you do is them profile pics will get you every time. But I saw it live. Then all you do is click the link and sign into your. Oh, you got to sign into Google.
No, you.
You got to start signing into Google. I'll be having trouble.
Stacy can't figure it out too. How do y'all can't figure out how to?
I don't bother. Stacy be like, what?
We got another quote from this for Smokey.
The boy with one eye, not to be mistaken with left eye. I don't know what you're talking about. Not to be mistaken with giving somebody the side eye.
Oh God.
Not be mistaken is say that to my face, eye to eye. No. Oop. Remember back in the day, IB school, they separated us. Well, on the innate, we're all together, so we don't know who's who. Okay. I don't even know. Cypher, how about this? How about this, Cypher? How about this? This statement right here. Do you agree with it?
Moral awakening needs to happen among us. I want you to hear me, because you've been looking too hard at the white man and too soft at yourself. But if we got our act together, we could force him and he would bow down.
I don't know how we can misinterpret what he says. If we can get our act together, we've been too soft on ourselves. I don't know. He had a rough night. Give him a break. How you know?
She assume all cops got rough nights because when you're a cop, that's what happens.
It's not the pronunciation. Oh, it's not. That's what I thought. That's what I was saying. Lionel or Lionel, L-I. How we doing it? But don't worry about it. Big dummy. It's Friday. Hey, I don't know. I don't know what we call him. Big. But this is the point. Coco, do you agree? Is that what you've been trying to say? That's all you got to say.
Who remembers that Google ID? Yeah, Stacy, she's like, forget it.
I can call your phone, man.
We can't go old school.
Call a 9. Philly 1039. Who's this?
Hey, I want to give a shout out. Everybody from Southwest. Hey, my grandma. My friends are there.
What was that one street that went through? Not Broad Street. It was a street that everybody was from. What was that one street that got shouted out all the time? And I found out, I was like, why was everybody living in China with White Thirsty? China White Thirsty. Okay, trendsetter. You better leave China White alone. Call your cousin.
No, I can't. Then that's gonna get me frustrated when I'm like, all you do is hold the link down.
Can you just tell us, do you agree with that statement or not? I thought that was kind of what you've been trying to say of us taking Linnell.
Linnell. I don't know.
Linnell. Okay. Linnell Jefferson. Because I know Mike. Okay. All right.
He go. Maybe she's right. Maybe it is Linnell.
Linnell. Okay. All right.
Linnell. He didn't respond if he was single for China. Sorry, China.
Yeah, he wasn't even playing them games. He a sergeant. He know this day on you.
He not a curve and pivot. You know.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
I ain't getting caught. It's complicated.
Yeah, I ain't explaining. I'm not explaining nothing. I'm not saying nothing. I'm gonna get them to pronounce my first name right. I'm gonna keep it moving. He said, I ain't playing with you, China Mike. Coke said, hell yeah, I agree. I tell people it's as easy as keeping your block clean, keeping your neighborhood clean. It can start as easy as doing that. Okay, so good. So listen, I'm not even gonna say pause. When I saw that comment, I thought of you. I'm not even gonna say pause. Let him call and put him on Ash bad. Yes.
So Ash got it right. So it's Linnell.
So it's the Lynn.
Lynn.
A lot of Lynn's in Philly. A lot of dudes named Lynn in Philly that I know.
Trying in order to get someone when you're single, you got to have your profile pic. People need to see your face. They need to know what they're working with.
Yeah, you can't be in witness protection and then be asking people if they single.
That's just a little tip. Give you that little exclusive.
He ain't even asked. Nobody can ask you if you single. We want to know who you are. Like we want to know. Once you over there, he dodged that question.
Yeah, he did.
It wasn't even a dodge. He just didn't acknowledge it. When you don't acknowledge, you can't even say you dodged it. You didn't acknowledge it. It doesn't exist to you. It don't even exist.
See, now y'all put pressure on him. Y'all put pressure on. Here we go. He responded now. Y'all say y'all all right. Yes. And he hollered too. He hollered.
Yeah, he hollered. All right, I'm gonna read what he said, then I'm gonna read what he was thinking in his mind. He said, yes, I'm married, 21 years in counting, bitch. That's what he said in his mind. In his mind, that's what he said. I'm just reading minds right now. That's what he wasn't playing no games. What up?
Trent said, I'm gonna put my picture out because I'm single too. Good morning. Hey Trent, I was on a call. I missed you yesterday. Trent said, I'm single out in Dallas, Texas, ladies. I'm a DJ. Do production, I got my hands in a lot of stuff. Literally said, "My bad, China," but he letting China know when you want to come to Texas. I'll let your boy Trendsetter.
Trendsetter said, "Yeah."
He gonna disrespect though. China White said, "DM."
He just said he married for 21 years.
She said, "I'm down to be the side John, the sneaky link, whatever you want to call me.
No,
I'm willing to play my part."
No, take that off. We are not putting our sergeant in the mix of none of that. No, take it down. Take it there. Take all China
world needs China Whites, right? Don't the world need everybody need a China White, right?
No. We're not not our sergeant. Look, we claiming him. Not our sergeant. We're not putting our sergeant in the mix of this nonsense. No, we're not.
Locking people up for no reason, mad because he got caught out there. China White.
We're not disrespecting the missus here. No, we're not. No, the 21 years of marriage, strong marriage. Look, yeah, Sarge's gonna stay to himself.
I still got it. Look, China, you gassing him up, China. They still want me in these streets. I'm 21 years out the game. They still looking for me.
That's why they put my jersey in the rafters. They put it in. They hung my jersey up. What you talking about?
We so stupid. You supposed to have some debate stuff going on.
Good morning, Michael Sean and Jay. What up, Monica? What up? What up?
I don't do the size. Okay, he said he's loyal. He said you ain't never cheated on your wife. Stop.
What are you doing? What are you talking about, Jay?
Man, I be hearing rumors about cops.
You do hear rumors about cops because they got a subculture, but that's not our sergeant. Just because that could be a culture that goes on in there, that's not our sergeant. Our sergeant don't get down with that. Y'all not going to, this is the biggest higher up we got in this show that watches. This is the only person with any real pull that we got.
Trying to mess it up.
Trying to get your ass off this comment. Trying to mess up our sergeant. It's the takeover legend sergeant. Linnell Jefferson. Play with me if y'all not messing up this relationship. This been like his second or third day. Y'all not messing up this. No, you're not.
No side pieces, China. Unless you change your profile pic, you might get somebody to change their mind.
Go holler at Trendsetter. Trendsetter in these streets. You better leave married men alone here. We don't advocate for that. What you saying? Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing it. All right. So anyway, that was the first thing. So Coco did agree with that. All right, cool.
Right.
So all right. Can a tattoo stop a marriage, y'all? When you got a good meal at
He
home,
got bars real quick.
no need for fast
When you
food.
he bars. Bars.
Wait a second.
Bars.
He ain't playing with y'all. He know. He said
Mm.
when you got a you got a good meal at home.
You got
no
steak
need
48 at home. Who needs some damn
Who needs
McDonald's?
a number one with a large orange drink? Who needs that?
What are you doing, China? You know, you call China number what? That's what you said, Mike. China's
That's
the
what
number one with an orange drink.
That's what the sergeant says. Sergeant said, "What you think? I need to supersize? I got a meal at home. Nobody needs to supersize."
That's a good analogy, though. That's a good analogy. I like that.
Man, got a good meal at home. I'm getting on this bike. I'll chime in when I get home. Y'all funny as fuck. Hey, just make sure you careful over there. Don't be having no shaky shakes. Make sure you're good. China wants a side piece position. Listen, Trendsetter, Trendsetter, you want to holler. You see it's in the group chat. You can go back and forth. You can exchange numbers in the group chat. You ain't got to do it here. Keep it pushing. I'm good. Okay, Unc with the bars. I'm here for it. Yeah. He not playing no games with y'all. Can a tattoo end a marriage? Can a tattoo stop a marriage?
Can a tattoo stop a marriage? I need more context.
Can a tattoo stop a marriage? I saw this post up here. Shaky shakes. Mike, what the
All right, let's stay focused. See, this is what we do. You try to set up a clip, and then we get sidetracked.
I was wondering if anybody caught that.
Ash be catching everything.
Ash, I don't know how your man does it because you don't let shit just go. You don't let it just. Nobody else reacts. All right, get a tattoo stop. So I guess these two were engaged, but there was a request. So you already know it's pretty self-evident of what's about to happen. So take that down. That's right. We honor marriage. So let me see. It enlarges. I've been with my boyfriend for a year and we had a conversation about marriage. He brought up the tattoo of my child's father's name on my butt and said I need to cover it before we can get married. I explained that I wouldn't cover it because my child's father gave me the greatest blessing, our child. The tattoo is sentimental, so covering his name isn't an option. He gave me an ultimatum saying if it was either him or the tattoo, I don't think that's fair. It's just a tattoo. It doesn't affect our relationship. He packed his bags, threw his key on the table, and then he said, to top it off, he said, tell your child's father to pay the rent this month.
You want that tattoo? Get him to pay your rent. Get him to do this. You ain't willing to cover it up? You got that China white philosophy. Her husband, my man. Like, that's not what we
get
doing.
Out of here. Get
Her husband, my man.
You are terrible.
No, she said I was joking, but I believe.
No, you weren't. Because that was a bar right there. That bar has been said before. Her husband, my man.
All right, let's stay focused. Tattoo. So the tattoo.
Now,
what's the tattoo of? Miss Parker said
it's her baby dad's name, and he's like, "You got to cover that up." What up, Drea?
Good morning, Drea.
He said you got to cover that up. He said you got to cover that up if you want to marry me. I'm not marrying nobody with their baby dad's name on their butt. Now it's not like the dude passed away. She just said, it's sentimental. He gave me the ultimate blessing. Yes, this is true.
What up, champ?
But it's not like he passed away, and y'all were on good terms. Y'all were in a relationship. This is just you don't want to cover up a. Oh, that can definitely be a deal breaker. Yeah, that's a deal breaker.
Tattoo your baby dad on your ass, and you don't want to get it covered up.
And you don't want to get it covered up.
He's saying that's still his ass. That's what she's saying. Like, look, you can't look on them cameras, right? Like,
yeah.
What do you mean you ain't getting it covered up?
What the hell? Let me get Financial Rebels intro in here. See if where. All right.
Wake up
in the morning.
It's Thursday time to get your finances together with the Finance Rebel. Let's go.
Ain't no stopping nothing.
Financial Rebel, what's really good? So you walked right into the ruckus. So the question was, can a tattoo stop a marriage? So this girl right here, has a tattoo of her baby father on her butt. The man that she's in a relationship with, they were talking about marriage. He said, you got to cover that up before we get married. She said it has sentimental value. Covering his name isn't an option. He gave an ultimatum saying it was either him or the tattoo. I don't think that's fair, she said. It's just a tattoo and it doesn't affect our relationship. He packed his bags, threw the key on the bed, and ended our relationship. To add insult to injury, he told me to ask my child's father to pay the rent for this month. This is the easy one for me.
I gotta go. I'll be back. I'll be back.
If anybody has an opposing view, I would love to hear the opposing view, because if anybody has an opposing view, if not, I'm gonna move on. But come on,
body, right? So he's policing her body.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, I'm also policing your body when I say you can't sleep with nobody else. Yeah, I'm policing your body, and you policing my body.
He doesn't want to be reminded every day that somebody else has signed a contract on her cheeks for her property.
Ooh, you made it sound even worse.
I mean,
that's it.
You know,
that shit right there.
Signed away the rights. That was the contract.
That shit right there. He said, whoa, there was that tattoo states that there was a signature. There was a sign, sealed, delivered on the butts that this is forever mine. She is not trying to cover it up, talking about that sentimental value because he gave me my greatest blessing, my child. Nice try. Look what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing this for? Miss me with that bitch. I don't try and bring the kid up to justify that you still got a tattoo of your baby dad on your butt and you trying to get somebody to marry you. You are out. Miss me with that. That was a good try. It was trifling that he tried to bring the kid to justify it, to justify the fact that he might be able to just call you up and still, he might reserve the rights. He still might have copyrights on that. He might have the publishing on that.
You would think, but I don't know. Do people really put weight into these tattoos anymore? It seems like everybody gets tattoos.
Yeah, but if it's a name of somebody who had the VIP pass into the ovaries, yeah,
I don't know. Good morning, everybody.
He had the section popped off. Nah.
He had bottle service.
Yeah, he had bottle service. Like, nah, dog, nah. We ain't gonna be able to just keep that one moving. Here's let me see. RFK. This guy. Let's see. Do I want to get the serious stuff out the way? And then let's just get to the ridiculous stuff that saddens me. I think it's a State of the Union, this show, and this happened, and I wonder if we're just wasting our time showing the fact that these people in the regime are liars. Is it just a waste of time, or should we continue?
No, it's not. It is not.
So we should continue, you think, to show that they're liars?
A lot of people voted. The majority of people voted for this. This is what they wanted, and this is what they got. So we should remind them that this is what y'all got.
All right, well,
dumbass vote.
Here's what you got. Here's RFK being questioned. Things are getting a little touchy.
Your skepticism about vaccines. And over the summer in an interview, you said, quote, there's no vaccine that is, safe and effective. Do you still believe that?
I never said that.
So stop me. We have the clip. Please play the clip.
I just talked about that the media slanders you by calling you an anti-vaxxer. And you've said that you're not anti-vaccine, you're pro-safe vaccine. Difficult question. Can you name any vaccines that you think are good?
I think some of the live virus vaccines are probably averting more problems than they're causing. There's no vaccine that is, safe and effective. What I'm saying is that none of the 72 vaccines has ever been tested in a safe.
Well, you did. That I'm not. Listen, if that was your belief, but don't say you never said it.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with society. We got a bunch of unqualified motherfuckers who are allowed to render opinions when they shouldn't even have a platform.
They shouldn't even have the jobs. They shouldn't even
He's
have
one
the
of them.
jobs. They shouldn't even have the jobs. This is Linda McMahon. Just to let you know,
Oh, not her.
another
Not her.
one.
Okay.
Head of education. Just during her confirmation. These are some of the things she was being asked.
Would you say that it would be an illegal DEI for a lesson plan on the Tulsa Race Massacre?
I'd have to get back to you on that.
Do you know what the Tulsa Race Massacre is?
I'd like to look into it more and get back to you on it.
Okay, so I look forward to that. How about the book Through My Eyes by Ruby Bridges, for instance?
I haven't read that.
Have you learned about Ruby Bridges?
If you have specific examples you'd like
That was
to
a
cite,
specific example.
I'll be very happy.
It was an
for you-
incredibly
for
specific
you
example.
to submit
I named
those
a
in your
specific book.
questions, and I will look into it and get back to you on
Thank
them.
you. Would you say
I have clips. I didn't download the clips of Republicans trying to give her easy questions during the confirmation. She fumbled those.
Oh yeah.
And she couldn't get through the softball
terrible.
questions. They were like this. They were lobbing them. But once again, how can a person be in an administrator? Well, it makes perfect sense, but it's not supposed to make perfect sense. This is a woman who is an executive for an organization that what they do is make believe. Now it's physical. It's physical and people get hurt. But everything is scripted. And this is a woman is the head of education. She has no qualifications. None.
Just like Ben Carson didn't have any qualifications for running HUD. This is the pattern. He always gets feckless, dumb, uneducated people in a respected field to take up these slots. Why?
So, tramp stamp. Oh yeah. Oh, you talking about the tattoos?
I don't know where you left off at. Freaking bird came in the house, man. They freaking out screaming like it's
just
DEF
a
CON.
bird.
You know, I
It's
put
open windows.
the air conditioner. I put in the window. I told them put something to figure it out yesterday. Y'all want the air conditioner because the central air ain't good enough upstairs. That's on them. I told them, look, I put the air conditioner in. You just gotta cover up the top part. Go for it. And then I want one wild bird in there, and then they freaking out.
You see how? Welcome to the ADD show.
I'm
Welcome.
sorry.
Welcome.
Go ahead.
This is where
It
we
just
go.
irritated me because I told them yesterday. So yes, a bird's going. This dumb. But anyway, I'm gonna keep moving. What y'all talking about? I don't even know. What
That
y'all
is the
at.
job of a black man, Jay.
And they scream like it's a freaking
My
bird.
view is only opposed because this is a man she's been with for a year. My view is only opposed. Okay. Well, he did know she had the tattoo when they got together. We're back on the tattoo. That's what it
I'm
means.
so behind.
Yeah,
I'll skip
the
ahead.
tattoo is taking over.
All right, I'll skip ahead. I go down.
Forget about
to the bottom.
education.
I go down to the bottom.
Forget about vaccines. The tattoo is more
Oh, here
important.
she goes. Them, my ass. Y'all both involved, lady. See, I always say them is all of them. I look.
How many?
Because lady, when I did it, lady, I told Lady Q when I did it. I said, all right, y'all talking about how hot it is upstairs and the air ain't working good enough in them rooms.
Oh, the vents? Is everybody's vents clear? Do anybody have?
Yeah, it cools everywhere else, but for some reason, the upstairs somehow the grandbaby room where they at. All right. I put a freaking air conditioner in there. All right, I did it. But then y'all gotta cover it up.
How many? All right, I'm tattoo of an X. Yeah, you're not gonna have any tattoo of an X, but I'm glad y'all. That is the link to the female comedian saying what is that? Atrocious statements. The atrocious statements. Oh, I don't know. And I'm terrified of birds. Yeah, I'm terrified of birds. I had to get over my fear of birds. I had a bird hit me in the head and die in the back seat.
I'm sorry.
When I was a kid. We were driving. I'm telling you, this show was ADD. We're not gonna stay on the tattoo. So just let the tattoo go, yo. It's wrong. I think I was in the.
I mean, I did that more for the tattoo though, but you know.
All right, well, go ahead. Give me a tap.
I'm laughing at Mike. The bird
story.
flew in the car, hit him in the head. Like, he died.
The odds of that.
We were driving. They picked me up from
Man,
my
you
Catholic school.
traumatized.
My mom picked me up from Catholic school. My sister was in the back, and I had the window open. And I was like this. I was doing what kids do when the car's driving, and you just fascinated. You sticking your head out, putting your head in, put your hand up, it blows back. Put your hand, it blows back.
Yeah,
All of
you
a sudden,
did it.
you like, oh,
playing, you're a kid.
and all of a sudden, someone went, bap. I said, what the hell? And I looked in the back seat, and the bird was in the back seat on his last breath.
Actually, you picked that up, huh? You got what I was saying.
But birds are dangerous. You have to help them. They'll poke your eyes out and poop all over
No,
your
but
house.
she left the grandbaby in the room. So how do you leave your child that's under 1 year old because a bird flew in and you freaking out? What kind of parent leaves their kid in a room with a bird because you scared?
What a grandparent? What type of grandparent? What type of
No,
grandparent?
no. My daughter, she left out there.
Oh,
freaking
she
out,
left. She
crying.
bounced out
Yeah,
too.
and that's why they freaking out. Creep call them, coming to get me, all busting in the bird. What? Ooh, what? Why
Jay,
would you
your
leave a
job is
baby
to
in there
protect and provide. Go
over
protect,
a
bro.
bird? But yeah,
You
but you
signed
can't
up for
leave a
that.
baby. Don't leave a baby in a room
They
if you
left the
scared.
baby.
How you gonna leave? You take the baby and go. You got to save yourself. What are we doing?
Hey, that's
What?
reality of life. It's just reality of life.
So yeah, so I had issues. Now,
Good morning.
now back to the ADD show. Like,
I don't like birds. Anything that flies over my head. This is what we thought. This is what the problem
What kind of bird was it?
It
I
was an
still
eagle.
don't even know. I still ain't seen the bird.
It
I
was
just
a
got all
hawk.
I got all the windows open. I'm in there. I'm searching for the bird. I'm listening. I'm touching stuff. Where's the bird at in here? I don't hear no bird. I don't see no bird. That's all right. I'm just gonna leave the windows open, close the door, and then if the bird's in here, it'll fly out. Or if y'all hear a bird, I'm going back up to this show. I don't know what's going on. I don't see a bird no. I had my gloves on. I was ready to grab the bird. I did because I don't want the bird to bite me. So I put on the winter gloves. You know, like the snow gloves. Because I was ready to, like the bird catcher gloves. You know how they land on your arm? I was ready. I was ready.
God, it was a hawk.
Yeah, right. I don't even know how big it could have been a baby bird for all I know. But
if it squeezed through that thing,
you know, there's that gap between when you put the air conditioner, there's a gap between there and the top. I said I did the hard work. I got it out the garage. I put it in. All y'all gotta do was put the screen cover up to block that top part.
Well, what type of air conditioning installation is that when you leave something missing?
Because I think it's a team effort. Like I do all
No,
the
it's
hard
not.
work.
That's your job. That ain't nobody's team. That's
No,
all
I
your
do
job.
all that, and then they put that part in there. That was the easy part. You gotta do something for yourself.
No, you don't.
So is that the tradition, Jay? Did they always do that? Do you
Yes,
always leave
that's
the gap?
every year. That's the routine. I take it out, I put it in, and they do that last minor part of covering up the top. Well, I ain't gonna say they. Someone's other than me.
Why
would
can't you do
that
the
last
whole
part.
job? Like, why
I
can't
don't
you
know.
just
I
finish
just
the whole
sometimes I
job?
like people to do for themselves. Sometimes I like people to. It can't be just like a
Type of underachiever are you?
teaching responsibility.
Mike,
Like
did you peep the Republican? Did you peep the Republican talking points?
what Republican talking about? Yeah,
You have a bat fly in your
I ain't seen
house?
no bat.
No, I ain't never had a bat fly in my house. I had a. Oh God, I was about to say something. I got to slow down. Oh man,
Don't be like me. Don't be blurting stuff out because I just be blurting stuff
Oh,
out.
that shit almost. I'm so proud that I caught it before I said it. Oh shit, there would have been some. Oh boy.
Ash said she would have left the grand. No, you would. F them kids. Ash said she's saving herself. I'm out of this room. Birds in here.
Oh, man.
F them kids. What?
I had a comment for that too, and I held myself back. Please discuss Tiffany Haddish saying she won't give birth to an American male, and anyone with two baby daddies is mentally ill.
I didn't see that clip.
It's
So
Tiffany
that's what
Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish said it.
I swear Tiffany Haddish just says shit just to say it.
They all do. Everybody's saying shit.
It's
First
just
reaction,
comedy though, Mike.
a bat flew in my apartment when my daughter was a baby. I hauled ass out the front door.
See?
Not my proudest moment. So it runs in the family. So okay. No
It's
pun
genetic.
intended. No pun
It's
intended.
genetic.
It runs in the family.
I can't leave my baby in a dangerous situation. I'm gonna save myself, and it ain't even dangerous. It's just a freaking bird or a bat.
Oh, no, these are the same people who were outraged when the lady left her baby in the car to go to the gym.
Yeah. I can't believe.
I can't believe that bitch just let the kid in the car and went to work out. A bird came in that you thought was dangerous, and you.
Everybody says I should do voiceover work. I haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah.
This ADD is out of control. Now we talking about voice work. We talking about birds and. Maury, answer the question. We doing jokes about birds. Yeah, everybody.
I'm
always says
focused.
that you do
I'm
voice.
focused. I've been focused on the comment section the whole time. You just didn't notice.
If y'all follow
Jokes, he's
along,
like, yeah, people do say, yeah, I've heard that a lot.
but believe
yeah.
it or not, they're following along. Everyone watching, they know everything that we
They're
hit
smart.
on. They're
They
very
smart.
smart. They're very smart.
This
Very,
is
very.
horrible. This is horrible. All right, let me tell.
Yeah, the heat rises, Asha. I guess.
Yeah, heat rises in my house. We got to make sure that everybody's got their vents clear and everything like that. Jay Black, you should have seen the whole thing through. Nah, Jay Black was just like, I'm gonna put it. Let me tell you, this is how I know Jay Black. Jay Black is frustrated because he had to put the air conditioner up because he believes there's no reason for the air conditioner to go up
there. Extra money because you got the central air bills going,
and you got air conditioner. So he says, I'm going to put it up. And then purposely he says, now y'all can feel the rest because that's his only way of paying everybody back for him doing some shit he didn't want to do. I know this motherfucker.
Oh, God.
They said, did you just discuss Chris Webber and Jackie? Yes, we did. We extended.
Oh, yeah, they hit on that yesterday. I still think that's a legend.
What happened with that?
No, that's true. That's true talk. Like that's been going on for a while. Someone like no one.
So Chris Webber's out here abandoning kids.
No, Chris Webber got Doug Christie's wife pregnant. He was the father the entire time.
Oh, that's nasty work.
Yeah, so I moved that back. I had
a burden
fly in my house. I don't know what a burden is.
Bird.
But you okay? Is that a type of bird? Burden? Y'all just asking. I still don't know how he's back in the 90s. I got my daughter and we left. The bird must have eventually found its way out. My mom chased the bird out of here. I was like, Mom, why didn't you call me? She was like, yeah.
Collaboration.
Jay Black, I hear you.
It's right. Team effort, collaboration.
Good
morning from Africa, though. BC is from Africa, Kamari. That's who he's from. He's from Africa.
Oh, speaking of BC, because he always wants us to run our pockets. Don't forget, tomorrow is Cash App Friday, the first Friday of the month. You got to pay your tithes tomorrow. Tomorrow, we close the doors. The doors will be locked. No one's allowed out till you run them pockets. Tomorrow, Cash App Fridays. Tomorrow, get your spare change that you normally use for your coffee. Get your dollars. You got to at least give $1 because that's all Cash App would accept. And you send it to my Cash App and we're good to go. I sent the clip. At least I grabbed my daughter and took her with me and ran out the house. Okay. What are we doing? Yeah, I think Ashabu came at y'all. She was like, at least I took my child with me. I ain't just leave the child in there to fend for themselves against a violent bird. We have not vetted that info yet, Mike. Stop saying it with your chest. Who cares? Do you know how much shit we say in here? Who cares if it's not true? Who cares? I'm driving. I was voice texting. Okay, I didn't know a burden was a bird. I didn't know. I'm running in pockets tomorrow, so just get the spare change, the $1, $2, $3, whatever you got tomorrow for Cash App Fridays. First Friday of the month. So I just had a big ass water bug crawling all over my forehead.
Refocus.
You don't want to talk about water bug, Jack?
Nah, we just all over. Like you really are. We really are all over.
And Kamari missed the clip from Farrakhan that represented what Coco's been trying to say the entire time. So I'll replay. This is what Coco's been trying to tell us the entire time right here. I found out. This is what Coco's been.
Moral awakening needs to happen among us. I want you to hear me because you've been looking too hard at the white man and too soft at yourself. But if we got our act together, we could force him and he would bow down.
There it is.
Facts.
And that's what he's been trying to say. Ask your tax question. I got the tax question. It has to do with Cardi B. Doors would be locked. Let me see if there's a lies detected here. Listen, guys, I don't know if this is true. I just saw men having this conversation. Y'all need to listen closely. And they were describing something that a woman can do that is evil on a woman's part, right? That was evil. So I want to know if y'all agree. So I guess this is a version of lies detector. I guess this is a version of lies detected right here. Yeah, I guess it is.
It's time for action.
Yes. Thanks you for joining the Takeover Legends. It's time for No Lies Detected.
Right here.
All right.
It's time for action. Yes.
Thanks you for joining the Takeover Legends. It's time for No Lies Detected.
Right here.
All right, here it is, y'all. Y'all tell me.
By asking this man and not
damn, it's not her. It's not her. Shit, this whole show's off the rails right now. Damn, wait a second.
Let it play.
Let it play. Mr. Jefferson said, what kind of parenting going on? They leaving their kids behind, Mr. Jefferson.
Oh, my God.
A bird come in, a bat, hit Mike in the head, die. They leaving their kids. Not me. I'm never leaving my seed.
All right. Well, this is a lie detector. I'm gonna play the girl. She's gonna say, "Women, y'all ain't built for men. This is why y'all ain't built for men." Go ahead. Just I'm just gonna play it. This is all.
By asking this man to not fuck nobody else. By asking this man to not call nobody else. By asking this man to not look at another woman for none of his wants and needs as far as male to female. You are then saying, I'ma be whatever you need me to be, nigga, because I don't want, but y'all don't understand that. Y'all just think that's how it's supposed to be, because that's what the media and the movies and your man in them taught you. That's what y'all think. Y'all, like, truth be told, if up front, a bitch told you, these are all the things you're going to have to do, girl, in order to lock this nigga in like you want to, half of y'all wouldn't even want the nigga after that. But you never sit down and actually really consider, what does it take to be fucking Ray Ray's girlfriend?
All right, so this is Ray Ray. This is what she
by
said.
asking this man to not fuck nobody else, by asking this man to not call nobody else, by asking this man to not look at another woman for none of his wants and needs as far as male to female, you are then saying, I'ma be whatever you need me to be, nigga, because I don't want, but y'all don't understand that. Y'all just think that's how it's supposed to be, because that's what the media and the movies and your man in them taught you. That's what y'all think. Y'all, like, truth be told, if up front, a bitch told you, these are all the things you're going to have to do, girl, in order to lock this nigga in like you want to, half of y'all wouldn't even want the nigga after that.
Those are lies detected. If you detect any lies in that, you expand and tell us what lies you see. If there's no lies detected, you put no lies detected. Plain and simple. I found another clip, but we'll do this one first. Lies detected, y'all. Put them up there.
Said the sister is right. So even away in Africa, he acknowledging that sister is right.
We know exactly what we are asking when we ask for
supreme exclusivity.
Do you
Ash? So if you do,
problem is people don't have real conversations. I know people that have been married and they don't have conversations about this. They just assume.
You want me to be exclusive, but are you doing everything I need?
You taking care of BC? He came back. He's adamant. He's like, no lies as long as he's up front with what he needs. Lies that
what he wants.
See, y'all trying to start some stuff. Try to see where this is going.
Lies detected or no lies?
She's saying lies.
As long as he's up front with what he wants. I guess she meant to say no lies detected.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, lies detected, LaShawn. So where are the lies? Where's the lies? Explain.
He's the one giving her everything he needs. Yeah, she got reparacity. It goes both ways. We weren't talking about that.
Oh, is that the lie?
Exactly a couple years old.
He said, play it again. This is why I've learned. Sometimes we got to play it again. Here it goes.
By asking this man to not fuck nobody else. By asking this man to not call nobody else. By asking this man to not look at another woman for none of his wants and needs as far as male to female. You are then saying, I'ma be whatever you need me to be, nigga, because I don't want, but y'all don't understand that. Y'all just think that's how it's supposed to be, because that's what the media and the movies and your man in them taught you. That's what y'all think. Y'all, like, truth be told, if up front, a bitch told you, these are all the things you're going to have to do, girl, in order to lock this nigga in like you want to, half of y'all wouldn't even want the nigga after that.
There it is, Lady Q.
No lies detected. Sounds valid, Miss Edie said. That's a real conversation.
Can y'all take care? I'm about to, I don't know. I want to hear the male perspective. Please help me understand what a man wants to lock him in. Miss
Edie, like, she just give me the insight and she's down. She's doing whatever it takes to get her man and keep him. She wants him to be exclusive. This is what it's going to take to be everything that he needs. But
I'm single, so I'll let the two married men who are happily married. I'll let them talk on that. I'm out here in these streets.
China White saying?
Me personally, I'm on.
Are you really out here in these streets, Mike?
I'm in these streets. I mean, I'm in these streets.
China says she can't. That's why she wanted to be in the sergeant's DMs. But what she said? I can't
be exclusive and pay all my bills myself. Pick one.
That's legit. This is a free show to say your mind. What she's saying is the way society is set up, she can't afford all her bills. So she's out here. She's friendly with a couple friends that helps her with her bills. Your husband, her man. and she's standing on that. You gotta respect that. She's a bona fide side chick. She's the side jaw on the sneaky link, and she's standing on it and proud. I can't be mad. Safe space to speak your mind. What? She got this is a platform. She said it. She said what she said. She said pick one. You gonna help me pay my bills?
Me personally, I'm on a new path. I can't be exclusive and pay all my bills myself. Pick one. How about you just pick the dude that y'all can take care of the bills together, all together, and you find
Obviously, she ain't found that person yet. She ain't got it. When she
well,
do
you're not
find
gonna find it in our sergeant. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So just leave them comments.
Miss Edie said fact. She's rocking with China.
Is she rocking with China or is she rocking with the comment?
You will not be my lawyer.
I don't know. Wait, I'm.
So we both are doing the same. If we both are doing the same things,
I guess then they both out there in them streets.
I'm about to go out of network. I'm traveling back to the town. Oh, you still looking for the RAM?
He's trying to buy a RAM. I guess he's
trying to buy a RAM.
Oh my God.
Most can't handle the truth. I don't want to know all of that. I probably won't like him anymore. Okay, all right.
And I think that's the real thing. And a lot of men know that.
I've never tried to lock any man.
Oh, Mike stopped on that. He don't believe you, Lady Q.
Any man trying to be with me offered me these things because of the standards he knew when we began entertaining each other.
See, it's kind of unfair. We can't really respond to Lady Q stuff like we would.
No, I can. It has nothing. I can, but I
ain't saying nothing.
But there's no. I can't prove anything because that's between her and her husband.
Right. Who's standing right
here? If Jay Black just was like, you know, if Jay Black knew what he had to bring to the table in order to lock it, yeah. I don't see a relationship.
That's why you got to put the air conditioner in.
I don't see. Yeah, that's why you got to put the air conditioner up and then leave a space
that's
for
the cost.
Single and not lonely, not in these streets, in church. Single and not lonely, not in these streets. Been there, done that. So Jay, Lady Q didn't try and get you locked in. It was all you. It was all you that had her locked. She didn't do nothing. She wasn't trying. She didn't want you locked in. So there was no.
It was obviously a mutual locking in. I mean, it starts with her moving in, right? That's the first compromise, ain't it?
Yeah, but she's saying it was you who you knew her standards, so there was nothing.
Well, when you identify you got something that you can see long term, you do take certain steps. If I think, like I said, what?
But so I have a good memory. It's a blessing and a curse. Just like a show ago, 2 shows ago, you said you locked it in. You said that. That's why she had to move in with you. Well, even when you lost your job, you had to hold it down.
Yeah.
Y'all put up too much of y'all business on the show, by the way.
Yeah, and you remember stuff too. You remember.
No, but my thing is for any woman to say she didn't do anything to make sure she was like she showed you what she was working with. And I don't mean intimacy wise. She showed you what she was working with, and that's what got you to lock her in. So you did do something to lock it in, or else you wouldn't have showed him all that. I'm just saying. You showed him the car was dope. You showed him.
Here go LaShawn.
I'm not jumping through hoops to lock no man down.
And that's why she got a lot of little friends. Kamari, LaShawn is dating several individuals, and she's, you know, she's single, so she can do that. But you see why she
doesn't. But yeah, let's be clear though. Dating doesn't mean humping on each other though either.
No, but what I'm showing is she's not willing to do what it takes to lock somebody down. That's the part that got me like side-eyeing. Like that's if you want to be with one person, you're going to have to jump through something. You think it's all going to come? I am the table, but come on with that.
She's still healing. She's still healing.
She's going through something.
She's still healing. She's still not getting over what happened in the past, and everybody got to pay for it. Everybody, because now it's hoops. It's hoops just to do your part to make a relationship work. So if a man is upfront about his ultimate wants and needs, the lady is saying we wouldn't want the man. Basically, yeah. If the reality was the reality and y'all was up front with each other, she's saying, yeah, I didn't say I didn't do anything. I don't know. Isn't that what Pork Chop Girl said? Yeah, there's a gazette. Yeah. Pork Chop Girl just
She says it.
Yeah.
They give you the blueprint.
She did say it.
It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If
you're not gonna lock the man in, remember, if you know. On the other hand, when a woman is upfront about her needs and wants, she's doing too much. Oh, y'all.
I don't think that's accurate. They always upfront.
Always changing the narrative. Talking about the man, and then here she go. They always want to flip it. But go ahead. Go ahead.
I didn't change anything about myself to get. You don't have to change anything about yourself to get him. He knew what it was from the start. 2-2.
I guess she 2-0, huh?
She said no wrong. This is why conversation is needed. Even with that, if a person, man and / or woman isn't faithful, it's a lose-lose situation.
Lose-lose situation.
Correct. Thank you. I'm confused. Everyone
I got your back. I got your back, LaShawn.
Everyone just talk and be honest, and you will get who's for you. I guess. I guess.
But it's always it's a representative in the beginning, though. Ash, you know that everybody come with their representative. They show you who they think you want to see.
China said, "I'm sorry. I thought the man is supposed to court the female. He is supposed to. He is. Why? This has nothing to do with.
But whose rules are those?
But I mean, it's a societal thing. But it doesn't have to be. But I'm saying, yeah, he can court you, but after he courts you and you are in a relationship, this woman is saying
not
this.
Fuck nobody else. By asking this man to not call nobody else. By asking this man to not look at another woman for none of his wants and needs as far as male to female, you are then saying, I'ma be whatever you need me to be, nigga, because I don't want, but y'all don't understand that.
So she's after the courting. This is the responsibility. This is what what is expected. This is what the woman is saying.
Miss Clark did the courting. Like Miss Clark has been single for a while. She's a takeover legend, legendary lady, and she made the first advances, and now she's no longer single. So sometimes the woman can be that person to do the courting. China.
Crack the fuck up at Mike and Jay Black trying to diagnose me. Dude, you know, we just trying to help. We do our part here trying to help.
Your little friends.
Like, I'm not a doctor, but I watch a lot of Grey's Anatomy, so I know I'm speaking from both sides, Jay. I'm not trying to flip it. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
It seems little flip mode squad over there. This is me. No judgment on anybody else's choices. I'm single. I pay my bills by myself, and until God sends me a husband, I will continue to do so. Then I will be the best helpmate to him. Okay, and that's why until I'm ready.
How long do you wait before you get a little bit more assertive? I don't know.
How long do you?
How long do you wait? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. What that's what you trying to say?
The gander is good for the goose, or vice versa. Okay, Lady Q. But I always known I was supposed to be someone's wife, so I know what it means when you commit to one person. So I guess I agree with her on some levels, because yes, my husband is my everything.
Look at that. That made up for all the hollering at me.
Go ahead, Jay. Take it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let that go right there. Shout out to Lady Q, wokeupinspired.com. Y'all need any merch. Shout out to wokeupinspired.com. Support black owned business. Lady Q Bush. All right, I like that.
Oh
wow.
I used to agree with
everything too. Mike.
Really? I agree with Ash from this. I agree with Ash from this one.
I used to agree with the representative statement, but I've been proven wrong. She's been proven wrong.
I do believe the representative is there, but people don't really observe, and people don't ask questions. So if you ask questions and you observe, you can really get to the representative. People are going to show you who they are if you're paying attention.
So would you saying that person stayed the same, Ash? Is that what she's trying to say? That person, it wasn't like they really was that way when they was courting you, or it's interesting.
Am I not coming up off of him? So I have to be his everything. So she says you got to be his everything.
Yeah, you gotta be. If you're gonna be with me, if I'm gonna be with you, you might as well, right? Be at everything. If we're gonna be together, yeah, I get it.
I thought that was just a traditional thing. It's not
Who's
about being
tradition?
locked
I want to know
down.
who's tradition.
It's societies, you know.
Now this
shit.
21 years of marriage, right? He got 21 years in, Mr. Jefferson. What are you talking about?
It's not about being locked down. This is the propaganda. This is what society has pushed into the mindset. I'm committed, not locked down. All right. He said he's committed, not locked down.
That's kind of
Talk your shit, Lady Q. Yep. We as people, are we delusional asking for monogamy? I don't think it's delusional.
So she's saying you can't be monogamous in this day and age. LaShawn said, "Oh, so that's why she got a lot of little friends."
So wait a minute. If you read history, monogamy has never existed. In nature, monogamy does not exist. When people were just free without governance, everybody be humping on everybody, men and women. When you do the research.
I don't care about the research.
Okay, all right.
Because you don't care about the research.
Actually, I do.
No, you don't, because you don't want your wife humping on near nobody ever.
Hey, listen, everything is
The
a
debate,
discussion.
here it comes.
Yeah, you don't care about the
It's
research.
a discussion.
It's not a discussion. You
It
know what
is.
you want. You
If
want
that's
to
what she
not.
wants to do, she can do it. She's free.
Yeah.
She's free.
He don't want that shit. Don't even.
Come on,
it's
you do
like-
not want your wife
you
humping
gotta
around.
do better. You got to do
If
better.
she said,
than
"I
that.
don't believe in monogamy," if she hit you with the LaShawn, you would not be okay
And the
with
research, and she hit you with a. We do
that.
research.
You wouldn't be married. You wouldn't have married her.
Listen, I need help with these bills. My son's about to go to college.
Wow. Okay.
The
Stand
thing's
on
about
it.
to go up.
Stand
Everything's
on
for
it.
sale. Everything's for sale.
So you'll be into an open marriage if need be, if it helps you financially.
I mean, if it works for Will and Jada, why not?
It didn't
Yeah,
work
it
for
is.
Will and Jada. What are you talking about?
They're
It
still
didn't work for
married.
Will and Jada.
They still married?
No, they're
Let's-
not. They're not even together.
They're married though.
Let's hear
but they-
from the
No,
ultimate.
the contract still stands. They might not be living together, but they're still married.
It didn't work. Ask the kids if it worked.
Define work.
Ask the kids if it worked when
Define
mom
work.
was knocking down their friend. Ask the kids if it worked.
Hey,
That's
August
a- dude,
Alsina
that's a-
got the
that's a-
thrill of his life.
That's a bad example. Oh, I'm supplying all
August
of my man's needs.
Alsina got the thrill of his life.
And then
no
his
one
career
can
got
be
ripped up.
everything to everyone. No one can be everything to everyone.
Yeah, I don't think you can be everything to everyone. I agree with that. I
You
don't
mean
think-
everyone? You mean to your partner? No one can be everything to your partner.
You can't be everything. Like I know what I know what people are saying. I get it. But if we're literal, you can't be everything to a person because that
Oh,
would be,
we got the ultimate single person that still let her baby dad come around from time to time. Let's see what she said.
oh
K-Day.
nah.
Morning.
Women should not court men. The moment you approach or chase a man, you set off the imbalance. Men are the hunters and already know exactly who they want.
So K-Day said, Miss Clark, you wrong for approaching that man and saying, "Hey, how you doing, sir?" You wrong for that? That's what you're saying, K-Day?
This is the problem. This is the problem with that. Listen, I can't disagree with you.
Wait,
That's
you can miss your best thing ever, and because you don't, no, you can. A woman can approach him. Go ahead, Mike. That's wrong, K-Day.
You know, there's a simple thing that there's called men can be shy people. They can be shy,
Mm-hmm.
and they may not may not be built or have it in them at that moment to approach you. And when we saying, go back to K-Day, go to her joint. When we going to chase, I'm not saying anything about you chasing a man. I'm saying something as simple as starting a
Hey,
conversation
how you doing? How you
with
doing?
a man. That's it.
Oh, you like this song? This your song? This one of your. Hey,
That's
what you
it.
drinking? What's that? Oh, that drink look good. What you drinking?
Yeah, men are the
You
hunters.
can't do that. You can't do that for K-Day. She can't do that as a woman.
I just don't want you to miss out on something that could be right there. But the person, the man, and then I know what's going to be said. A man might be intimidated to the fact, well, she's not into me.
They got me when I'm blushing. That's how I'm far behind. Oh my God, I'm 5 minutes behind on these comments. All right, let's run through them, Mike, so you can get caught up.
So I don't want y'all to miss out. I understand society's rule is that a man is supposed to approach a woman.
Kamara.
That's the way. But I agree with Kamara. I don't think that should be the standard. I think there are plenty of women who actually say something. All you got to do is spark a conversation with a dude. It's not like it's not committed, not
Just say
locked down.
hello.
Just say hello.
Monogamy
That's all it
isn't
takes.
natural. It's a choice. So I think Lady Q kind of agreeing with Kamari. Monogamy isn't natural, but she's saying it's a choice that you make as a human.
It is. It's a social construct.
Yes.
It's never
Because
God's
men slash
plan.
women sin. That was never God's plan. Everything is for sale. It's crazy work.
That's what he said, Ash. That's what he said. That's what he said. You help me with them bills? Me and my wife, we can talk about it. You know,
We listen and we don't judge. The biggest lie.
we do judge. We
Yeah, the biggest lie in history. The biggest lie in history. That TikTok chick got everybody. We listen and we don't judge. Everything that you hear, your mind begins to judge. You may not say it. You may not say nothing about it. You may be like, I ain't gonna say nothing, but your mind is triggered by everything.
All right, come on. Keep reading, Mike.
Yeah, a lot of our older societies do not practice monogamy, but the women were the ones with multiple partners. Okay.
Well, both
Research.
actually, men and women.
Not the thrill of his life. Obviously, not everything in a literal sense. Yeah. Miss Sean shot her shot and she didn't
court him. She just said, hey, that's part of courting when you shoot your shot, but okay.
I don't think introduction is courting. I think they're two different things. Hello, how you doing is not courting.
A woman saying that to a guy? You know that means she want like.
Yeah, but that's not courting. Courting is a whole process of getting to know a person. Just saying, oh, hey baby, how you doing? That's something.
Miss Sean shot her shot. Men should court women, absolutely. Right, Mike. Women can start a combo and then go from there. That's all it takes. Men aren't that shy.
Hello, is it me?
Mike, a sober Mike is shy. K-Day, a sober Mike. If there's no comedy involved, like there's a different Mike than.
So yes, if a man wants to court you, then they need to ask you to take you out, ask for the number, etc. People are shy. Like there's nothing you can do. If a person is like, I ain't really trying to jump off the ledge because that's just not my personality. Or when that man sees you, he might have other things on his mind. So he's not in the approaching mode.
That's a fact.
He might be on his way to court.
Yep.
It's just stop to get some coffee, and he's thinking about what situation's about to happen. Stop judging Kamari for his different beliefs.
Thank you, LaShawn.
I'm gonna stare you down to let you.
His wife.
Listen, LaShawn said, "I'm gonna stare you down and let you know I'm interested." Okay, well that's courting. That's your way of giving them.
Getting it started. Yep.
That's cool.
I'm gonna add you to my roster. That's what LaShawn be saying. I'm gonna add you to my roster.
But sometimes I'm gonna add you to the roster. You gonna be number 4. But sometimes if somebody looks at you, you might be like, "You listen." I've had this happen. Somebody looks and you look at her and you look behind you like, "Is she looking at me?" And then she looks away because she can't stalk you and stare. So now you got to.
There are a lot of successful, quote unquote, successful public relationships that people know about where the woman pursued the man. A lot of times, and when I say pursued, they initiated conversation, they broke the ice, so forth and so on.
And back to K-Day and K-Day, I know you have every right not to believe any of the shit I'm saying about being shy because I talk this shit on this show. So I get it. I understand.
It's a difference on the show than in real life. It's a difference when this mic. Yeah, it's a way difference.
It's only entertainment.
It's a big difference when you at that lounge or the hookah bar or wherever you at. You walking down Wildwood Boardwalk versus Mike being on here. It's a difference.
If I just saw you in the street, I would not have reacted the same way I reacted the first time I saw you on the show.
You get a pass.
I would not. I would not have been like, "Yo, that's you. All right, you R&B superstar." Now, if I had some look at me, good. Then now maybe that's different. Maybe that's different. Maybe that's different. Maybe. China said, "I'm not shy at all." China, nobody even thought you were fucking shy.
No, we could tell. You told the married man to DM you. Look, shit, right? The married man, you say, "Yo, DM me." And LaShawn says she's not sleeping with her. She thinks I believe, because part of me did a little low key believe that she's sleeping. But she said just because she's dating them, don't mean
it does happen sometimes. Not for LaShawn, but it does happen sometimes. Sometimes.
At least two of them. You got at least 2 of them, right?
No, I can't believe y'all folded that quick with LaShawn.
She got big dash.
I don't think she's sleeping with all of them. I don't think she's sleeping with all her little
no.
friends. Not all, but she's definitely.
Listen. Spike Lee taught us about this in the 80s, y'all. She's Gotta Have It was all about that. Y'all forgot about that, though. I guess I'm showing my age.
She got big dash.
She got
Mike don't believe you. Need more people.
How long has it been? Because I know I'm on a sabbatical. My sabbatical has been a while now. When I saw my man, I waited for when I thought it was good to invite him to my birthday party, and it's been good ever since. He was shy, not like the average guy who is girl crazy. There's a lot of shy dudes out there. Ain't nobody trying to go through the approach. This approaching
strategic. That was good. He was strategic.
But wait a minute. She had to know him already, though, to invite him to the birthday party. So
it already had to be a relationship established somewhere.
Yeah, there was
a co-worker, a friend of a cousin, a cousin's homie. Someone. Yeah. It's already something. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't a random off the street. That's true. Good point, Kamari. She tried.
And another thing, the older you get, when you're in your 20s, you don't understand the process. So you skip over the process.
Yes, I know them. They work together. See, so she's been already
around.
She's been setting this up for a minute. She's been wearing certain outfits, doing certain things. Yeah. She's been setting this up.
She knew what it was.
She knew what it was.
They had conversations. They were joking and laughing.
How was your Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Oh, you funny. You so funny. Oh my God.
Ash, was he your work husband first before he was your real husband?
She knew what she was doing. She knew what she was working for.
She got big dash.
Ask those questions to identify if you got somebody. Was your family there? Did you? Oh, you got any kids? Y'all kids? You ain't got no kids? Oh, okay. Like she getting all her answers. She been setting this up for.
She was interviewing them way before they even certified anything. She was interviewing them. Yeah, I'm just saying that woman can start. I'm just saying, a woman can start to. That's all y'all got to do. Now listen, sometimes dudes just don't even get it. Some dudes is like, I think she's just being nice. Like I'm just, but things could be a lot easier. No work husband. He was just cool. Okay, good. I'm glad you said no work husband. I'm glad. Listen, I saw. All right, let me see if I find this other lies of text. Let me see, because I want to get y'all. I want to get the guys because I was kind of thrown off by this. I didn't know, and maybe I was naive. Let me see. Do I have it here? Men discussing. Okay. All right. I'm not even gonna play the intro. I'm just gonna go. These guys are together, and they're all agreeing on something. And I was like, maybe I was lost. I was at the bird. Did the bird just? You
just heard it too, right?
He said, "Woo woo."
I just heard something. I thought, all right, they don't need me. Go ahead, keep going. Yeah, I heard it too. I was like. Go ahead. Get the clip. I don't feel like playing with no birds all day.
So these guys were talking, and they were basically talking about how a woman looks at your boy when he's just talking. Ooh. Like when he's just talking. That was hilarious. But I missed. I don't know. Is this doing too much, or do you guys agree with this? Go ahead. And you got to watch the caption.
When they can, they can tell. Just I can have a conversation. Say I'm having a conversation with Muffley, right? If he got a weak woman with him, she's staring me in the face. Yeah, it's embarrassing. I'm trying to act like I don't see her. Right. All right. He's my boy. I'm gonna tell him later. You can't trust him. Yeah. I ain't going to listen to me. Right. Yeah. That's crazy. That's how I can't stand that. I'm talking to my homie, and she's looking at me like
reckless eyeballing.
Like
she reckless eyeballing. Yeah. Evil. Yeah. Stirring up evil. Stirring up evil.
Just mention what she's doing.
Yeah. Stirring up evil.
All right. You talking to your boy, and his girl is looking you in the face while you're talking to your boy, and they're saying that's reckless eyeballing. That's stirring up evil. I guess it could be, but can't a woman actually, while your boy is talking to you, can't she look at him while he's talking to you and not mean nothing by it? I'm asking.
Yeah, not unless you're trying to get added to Kamari's roster and help him paying the bills and joining their relationship, but like no, that's clearly.
I got 4 words.
Go ahead, let me hear it.
The male ego is fragile. Actually, should be 5 words. The male ego, 6 words. The male ego is fragile as shit. That's all I got.
like I understand there's a certain way. Like I've been in situations like that, but the majority of time I don't take, if I'm talking to an individual and as I'm talking, his girl is looking at me while I'm talking. I thought that was just a natural thing to do when the person who's talking, or is she supposed
you got off stage before and dude was trying to, yo, Mike, take the picture. Yeah, this is my lady. And you could tell when the lady's staring, you be like, yo, Jay, she wanted it. Like you could tell that, come on, we know
no, that's coming off stage. That's
So we
different.
talking
Like
about a Diddy situation where you
I'm
off
just
in the
talking
corner
like,
just watching.
What if she's in the conversation?
Well, that's a little
But
different.
women should be seen and not heard.
Kamari, let me just don't get ready. Let me get the comments out the way. Get ready.
What the fuck did
Kamari just said women should be
today?
seen
Like what
and not
happened?
heard.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that's
That is
what a
what
lot
you
of
just
men.
said.
That's what a lot of men feel.
Clear these comments up.
Because God forbid she's engaged in the conversation. God forbid she's got a mind.
She's not talking. He said, all right, I got all the comments out the way. Come on, y'all. Kamari said, women, y'all should be seen and not heard. What y'all think
Now,
about
don't
that?
take my shit out of context, Jay. You know that's not how I said it. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Y'all should be a fly on the wall. Just it. Just it's a man's world.
Like some men really get offended if a man is talking, you're talking to one of your boys, and the woman gets in the conversation.
Yes.
And she
I've
starts
seen this.
talking, and the dude gets jealous that she got in the conversation. Now, is there a line? I don't know. I'm really, because I'm sure there are women who have done this and meant it in a flirting way, but at the same time, I'm sure there are a lot of women who just wanted to be in the conversation. Kamara was not falling for Jay Black.
We're not falling.
I've known him too long.
But
I've known him too long.
He did say it though.
He did say
funny.
it.
If I would have said it, it would have been a problem. But Kamari
Listen,
said
context clues are everything, people. Context is everything. What did I say? The male ego is fragile as fuck. That's number one. Number two, women are to be seen and not heard like their children. Right? So Mike just said it. Some men get mad, perturbed when their lady interjects into a conversation with another man. That's what I'm getting at, y'all. Come on now. But go ahead, y'all. I know Jay gets y'all.
No, China said she's done with it. She heard. She's listening. China's grown. She's listening.
China's grown.
She knows
Being
what she
engaged
heard.
in eyeballing is different, and only y'all know what the difference is.
Oh, somebody didn't click the link. They got
Only
mad.
y'all know what the difference is. Who done click the link?
Somebody clicked the link. Let's see who. That's Ash. Ash Bash.
Ash fast and click that link. She fast and click that link.
First of all,
what you want,
Jay
woman?
Black, you have to chill. And you know what? I said the same thing when I was listening to the show. I said, yeah, Kamari on some stuff today because he cursed.
What?
He don't normally cuss, but I understand
No,
what he
actually,
was
I
saying.
cuss a
Though. I know
lot, but
he
not on this show.
All right, let
right.
it finish.
So that was the first time, but I don't think he literally meant what he said because a lot of men do have that mindset, like, no, shut up, stay over to the side, go about your business. But I came on because I wanted to know, because I've been told that the majority of men take everything as a green light. So if the woman is standing with her man and he's having a conversation with his friend and she's all staring at him, like just too much eye contact, could that give his friend in the back of his head a green, well, not a green light, but his friend might just start thinking something else? Or is that incorrect?
Yes.
No, that's true too. That's true
So
too.
I think that's why I understood where the guy was coming from in the clip, because like I said, and this is just something I'm learning, and I've been around all types of men, but I have a very outgoing personality because I've always worked with
out of
people.
here.
So I'll talk to anybody.
Get out of here. I'm
Shut
shocked.
up.
Get out of here.
But I had to learn that to be honest, my personality, it comes off as flirty. And I'm like, what? No, that's not cool. Nobody is about what I know. And I had to realize that people don't know. They might not know me necessarily. Like if a stranger met me and I was talking to a stranger, especially if it was a man, depending on what I was saying, he probably would, say something maybe afterwards, or like maybe ask me for my number. And they'd be like, I wasn't even on that type time with you. I was literally just having a conversation. So I did have to learn the older I got. Yeah, you really can't be, you can't key in everybody's face because, well, all the men's faces, because they will. But that's a shame, because why are men so creepy where you can't just be yourself? Like, why do they take everything as a
Male
green
ego
light?
is very fragile.
All right, let me chime in on this, Ashley. Let me chime. First of all, I want to acknowledge how dope it is that you were like, you caught on and you're like, these cats is really taking my kindness for flirting. Me just being me, y'all taking it as if I'm trying to get phone numbers, and you were like, because I guess you're in a relationship, you were like, let me make some adjustments.
Well,
because,
no, I won't lie. I didn't pick that up. That was brought to my attention. And
okay, well,
once
all right.
it was brought to my attention, I saw that it was proof, because at first I thought he was tripping, because I was just like, what do you mean? Until I started to pay attention, and I was like, oh damn, he's right. I hated it, but I had to tell him, oh yeah, you were right.
Well, you know what? I give you even more credit for somebody bringing it to you, and then you accepting it and going like, you know what? You got a point. Let me give you a round of applause for that, because it's hard for people to
read the comment. Read the comment.
Oh wait, I didn't see it. She needs discernment to know who she can be friendly with.
Hold up. She needs discernment to know.
She should know. Like, basically, you should know. Yes, it's levels of friendly. Like,
well,
the guy
yes,
at your job.
I do agree with that. She's correct, because when I look back, I was missing, but I was a lot younger too. I'm not going to say it like in my age. Even I don't think I would be that way now. Even if somebody didn't bring it to my attention, I don't think I would be that way now. But yeah, when I was a lot younger, you just more. You don't really care, and you're not really looking too much into stuff. But no, she's right. You should, because now, if a guy's like smiling at me and I ain't even say nothing to him, it's like, yeah, let me just put my resting bitch face on, because I don't know why he's smiling. Or if I'm walking and the man says, why don't you smile? And I'm just like, why do you want me? Like, I don't say, why do you want me to smile? But why are you worried about why I'm not smiling, sir? Get the out my face. Like, it's none of your business. But no, she's right. You should. You should.
Right. So let me get to this point where guys' male egos are fragile. Let me just say this. On the flip side, I adjust whether I'm going to be funny. If I'm dealing with a woman and she around her girlfriends, I adjust that I don't become the focus of the conversation and make a bunch of people laugh. Because just like men, if you start being Mr. Personality, women will take that away. And that's why I don't have these sidebar conversations at parties and stuff like that, where let's say the person I'm with, she goes to the side and she's talking to one of her girlfriends, and one of her girlfriends tries to be nice and is having conversation. I make my conversation real short, because just like men, women will take that certain type of way and be like, yeah, I could get him if I wanted him.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could get him if I wanted him.
That's correct, because my man is funny, and if I see, I don't like interrupt. But I'll be looking like, why she over there laughing so goddamn hard? He ain't funny. This is not Def Comedy Jam, bitch. What is the problem?
Ask for all the smoke.
And then when he come back over, I'll tease him. Like, I don't really give him a hard time, but I'll tease him. I'll be like, oh, so you making bitches laugh today, huh? It's a joke, because I know he's really not over there trying to do that, because he's not a social butterfly, but he can be. But I feel right.
So let me tell you a situation I was in. I was at a family function with somebody, and I was in the kitchen. This is when I was drinking, and I was in a good mood. So I was just giggling and doing whatever I was doing, and this and that. And I was like, and furthermore, and you ever been in laughing? The worst thing is to make another woman laugh who's not your woman, and she gets the touchy laugh, and she puts the hands on you, and that turned it. And I didn't even want this woman, but it gets taken a certain way, which is weird. Human beings are weird. And the reason why they're weird is because even though you meant nothing by how you act, there's a bunch of women who mean exactly what men think they mean when they act like that. So your actions get interpreted differently. So it's like an unfair. I don't even know what the answer is, other than adjusting the way you did and just in the situations. Like, honestly, I don't even know, but. Because there are women who will gaze at a dude. I've seen that happen too. I've seen men talking, and I've seen a girl give the dude that he's talking to a look, and I'm like, God damn, that's disrespectful. But if you say something, people look at you like you're crazy. Like if the dude says something, you know, but you can't say nothing. Like what are you supposed to do except end the relationship afterwards? It's like, and then if you try and end the relationship, she's gonna look at you like, oh, you ended the relationship because you think I was flirting with your man. I ain't even say nothing. And then if you say I saw the way you were looking at him, you sound crazy. They like the woman's gonna look at you like you. So it's like everybody has this little mischief thing where some people are really authentic and some people are really just playing the game. And some women are just flirty. And if that's how you are, that's how you are. I just can't be with you.
Right.
I ain't got I don't have the time, energy. And if you want to call me insecure, then fine. I'm insecure. But
everybody has a preference. That's not fair to call somebody insecure because that's what they prefer. Because that's another thing that people do. They'll automatically say that the male or female is insecure. No, this is my preference. And if you don't respect my preference, then we ain't got to be together. That's all.
And the crazy thing is, and I hate to say it but I'm just gonna be honest. Some people, male and female, just love attention all the fucking time. Yep. No matter where we're at, you need the attention. And maybe I was like that. Maybe some people thought I was like that in relationships. I think my ex-wife thought I was like that. And I get it. I understand it. But listen, I gotta give you credit. The fact that you came to terms with that,
salute.
As long as it's because you can't like when it's really, when you look at it and you evaluate it, you like, okay, this is really a fact. It's not, he's not just in his feelings. That he's bringing it to me in a particular way. He's not like just saying, oh, it's not aggressive. I'll say that. When I'm talking to my boyfriend, he's very intentional when he's like trying to, I don't even want to say trying to correct anything, but like if we're having a conversation about something, even like on, for instance, with Instagram years ago. So me, I'll go down my timeline. I like everything because because my Instagram is very like, I know most of the people. Listen, I know most of the people on my Instagram, so I'm just liking everything. Now, if it's a man with his shirt off, I'm not liking that, but it could have just been like, oh,
don't do it, Jay Black. Don't do it, Jay Black. Don't do it.
I didn't do that.
Go there, Jay Black.
I didn't do that.
Your friend, he got a CDL today. He just rode the bus right over you. Damn, Mike. Yeah, I didn't like anything inappropriate like that. But he told me, he was like, yeah, guys think like, oh, she took out the time to like my picture. I'm like, really? I'm like, that's so weird. Like, just because I like the picture don't mean I like you. I'm just scrolling, liking stuff.
And so I want to ask you this. Does he have any problem with you? Does he know that you join the show like this all the time?
Oh.
She don't want him to know that and see what she be saying.
First of all, I don't say nothing out of pocket anyway. But he knows because I used to.
Does he know you joined the show?
He know what? He used to talk about it.
But I would tell him like if it came up, yeah. Because I tell him I did tell him about when I first when Imani first came on, and I told him about the show that I listened to. But I think this was before I clicked the link ever before, or did I click the link? I don't remember. But I've told him about like topics that y'all discuss and men who have been on the show. But he don't know.
Still interviewing him. Remember, she was still doing the interview process at that point, Mike.
Oh, it's still the interview. How long y'all been together?
No, what are you talking about, Jay Black? I wasn't interviewing him then. What's the day? Today is the 2025. I've been with the same man for since 2012.
Oh no! Wow. No way!
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
Why are you still calling him your boyfriend at 38?
I mean, that does sound juvenile, but what else I'm gonna call him? My significant other?
Your man. That's your dude.
Well, I do. I say that. I might say my man or something else. I mean, but that's semantics. I don't know.
All right, fuck it. I'm just gonna ask. I
don't know.
I'm gonna ask you this, but I don't care. Are y'all married? Are y'all getting married?
No.
Are y'all married?
Oh, we're not. No, we're not married. We could get married. I don't know. I mean, we've talked about stuff like that. But I said this before earlier on. Well, I'm not even gonna say earlier on. Maybe about 5 years ago, I was thinking more into it because I was seeing stuff happening around me, like other friends getting married, and you see stuff on social media. So it was just like, hey, why he ain't asked me to marry him yet? But then I thought about it. Like I said this before. At that point in time, I wasn't even married myself. So it was like, how am I going to expect or want this man to marry me when I wouldn't even marry me in this current state that I was in, like I said, maybe like 5 or 6 years ago.
All right, but now you're in a different
state. It's been 13 years, Ash. You say y'all been dating since 2012. Let me holler at homie. Like, it's something you
Yeah.
ain't doing? Is it
Yeah, I've
something
been
you
dating
ain't
since New Edition had a new song out. Like,
I don't. To be honest, I don't.
If he proposed, would you say yes?
Hell yeah. He probably
So
wouldn't even be
she-
able to get it all the way out.
So she really wanted, Mike. She wants him
I
to propose.
mean, yeah, but it's not like I said, because for me, he's not going to change in how he's treating me. And I'm not saying that like marriage is not something that you should aspire to, because it is a very sacred thing that you should take part in, because I'm a believer and I know God would approve of me getting married. He would probably be married. But I'm just saying, like, this man is not going to treat me any different. So I almost don't feel like I'm being
wait,
cheated.
Ash, hold on. Young, average, logical thinker says, fellas, you gonna break it down to her or what? I'm not gonna break it down to her, because I was with my significant other for 20 years, and we were engaged and we never got married. We had a whole
Amber said she
family.
fed up with me.
We had a
Oh,
whole
sis, don't be
family,
like that.
and it was honestly, it was
Yeah,
just
I don't know how you
laziness.
got that off that long, Mike. I swear I still don't know how you got that.
Listen, let me explain why I got mine off. Let me explain why. Let me explain why. And she can watch this. I didn't get married because what I wasn't gonna do is sit up there and plan their entire wedding. You're the woman. Y'all gonna get mad at this. You're the woman. I gave you the ring. You want to get married? Get the ball rolling. I wasn't gonna sit around and be the simp, be the herb dude, and try and push everything moving. I'm not doing that. I'm the fucking prize. So I did my part. I gave you the ring. You should have got the guest list. You should have said, Mike, we're going to see the place, the reception area, and everything like that. I'm not doing all that. So maybe she didn't want to get married in the back of her mind. She never said, she just says life happened. That's cool. And we're cool right now, not together. But I wish I would start planning an entire wedding and start pushing the envelope. Yo, when you gonna start planning? When you gonna get the fuck out of here? That's not what I'm doing.
But wait, you know what? I'm reading Katie comment. I don't see it as a waste. And the reason I don't see it as a waste is because, again, it's really hard to, no, it's not hard to explain. So women, we know how we think and feel. Men know how they think and feel, but a woman cannot tell a man how he thinks and feels. And I know that probably sounded crazy when I said it, but just doing my own.
No, it sounded to me, yeah.
Just doing my own, like I said, I try to just be fair about it. I know him
together.
in
Do y'all live
particular.
together?
Yeah.
Do y'all live?
Yeah, they
I
gotta
know
live
him
together.
in particular.
Yeah.
He is very like logical, very strategic, like I said, very intentional. I don't feel or think he's stringing me along in any way, because I know for sure if he didn't want to be bothered with me, we wouldn't be together. And it's the same. If I didn't want to be bothered with him, I wouldn't be with him. I feel like, and like I said, we've had conversations, but what I gather from the conversations that we had, I mean, it's just going to happen when when it's right. I don't want to do it because everybody else think I should do it, and
That's
he feels the
facts.
same way.
Good job.
And when he's going to do it, he's going to do
I
it.
love
And that's
that.
what I want. I don't want him to be like, oh, I done been with her 13 years. Let me go marry now, old ball and chain. No, I want him to be like, you know what? I want to do it. Even if it like, I want to treat it like it's just something to do at this point, because like I said, I don't feel like he's going to treat me any different. That man paid all my bills. I have two children that are not his, even though they're grown. He was around them since they were about maybe 4 and 5.
He raised them.
He treated my children better than their own father. I don't have want or need that's not addressed. He listened to me. He's not like, he really literally helps me grow and I help him grow.
They married.
Y'all just ain't
Without
at the
Basically what I was
ceremony.
saying. I mean,
Yeah,
so that's why I
she's
said,
good.
like, I don't feel like it's a waste of time, because I mean, that's just what people want me to do, or that might be what society wants me to do. But like I said, if he asks me, absolutely I'll do it.
All right,
And I'll go
Ashley.
right down to City Hall if I needed to.
All right,
Ooh,
Ashley.
she don't need no
This-
big
this-
extravaganza. She do the city. What? Let's go, Ash.
Listen.
All right, Ash,
Ashley,
you know, I'm gonna
keep-
put you back on that list.
keep-
I'm gonna take that question
keep-
mark off.
yeah, you can. Your body count on one hand.
The body
and
count
whatever.
list to one
Yeah,
hand. 'Cause
that's
they
all
was
good.
together since she was 25, because she's 38. So minus 13, she was 25. I
Jay
can see
doing the
it.
math. Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
all right, Ash. I'm gonna take
All
that. All right, cool.
I'm just gonna give you a heads up on this, Ashley. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't listen to what the comments are about to say, because I'm telling you, there's a lot of openings that I know people are gonna say from what you're describing. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't listen to the comments. I can't give you. Listen, none of my relationships worked out, so I can't give you no advice. Just understand.
I mean, that's all I can do. I mean,
Yeah.
I enjoy. Listen.
Well,
I want people to give their comment. I mean, that's what we all do in the chat. That chat don't bother me. I didn't even read it because I'm not. I'm on my phone. But I don't. Stuff like that don't bother me because this is. I'm secure enough. This is my decision. I don't. Nobody can berate me or make me feel like I should do something because that's what they would do or that's the like path that they would take.
But you do at least
I'm all
deserve a
for
ring,
it.
Ash. You do at least deserve it. You could be engaged. So at
But
least
this
you
is
put a
the
ring
thing,
on that
though.
finger. I need Negroes to know you mine.
mean,
like that's what I.
Does
I
that
have-
really
I mean,
mean you're
okay.
mine?
Well, I need her to be proud to be
I
not
mean,
see my
listen, women got
boyfriend. At
tattoos
least my
on their ass.
fiance. At least my
Women got-
fiance.
Women got tattoos on their ass and they somebody else's.
I need to lock
A
that
ring
down.
don't mean shit.
I know if I got your
I mean,
heart, I
you
got
spent
your
some
heart. But
money on
still,
some.
it's still
some
me.
woman
It's
spent.
still me investing in her. Still, I don't know.
That
I
man
need at
invested
least
in
an
me
engagement.
every single day. I could call him right now and say, you know what? And I'm just being trivial. I could say I want, I don't know,
Whatever it is.
anything, and it's going to get
gonna
done.
look out.
It's not
Everything
even
except
a
get
question.
married.
Mike got the jokes. See,
I'm
that's
not.
the
Listen, I'm
Woody
just saying.
comedian.
I'm not being funny. I'm saying.
I'm gonna call him.
No,
I'm gonna call him and I'm gonna say that.
What I'm saying is that's what everybody's thinking.
That wasn't what I was thinking.
No,
That
that's
wasn't what I
What's
was thinking.
crazy? Maybe
If there's
deep
no-
down,
listen.
maybe that's something that I'm not ready for because, like I said, I'm comfortable where I'm at. I don't know. Maybe I need to do some more. Like I said, just looking on the inside of me because I don't feel pressed about it. Like I'm very,
if you don't,
very
if you
comfortable.
don't feel pressed, then don't be pressed. Don't.
Yeah,
That's what
don't
I'm
be
saying.
pressed.
Just do.
I'm
do,
team
just do what
Ash.
you're doing.
I'm rocking with you,
Like
Ash.
I rock with you, but people are gonna say you can have everything. He pays for everything except he won't marry you. But I'm saying do what you do. I'm just giving the version. There's a lot of people thinking that when you're talking, and but that
So
doesn't
why
mean you
I
should.
can't see the comments. What is the opposing thing? So what?
I think
what
K-Day
is
probably
it?
want to come at your neck, but K-Day, you messing with your baby dad. I don't know, K-Day. If you
13
the right,
years is a
if you the right
K-Day
representative.
K-Day says 13 years is a long string. For whatever reason, he has full commitment issues, but it may not be necessary anything about. It may not be necessarily anything about you. I don't know.
have thought about that too, Kay, because I know his parents aren't married and they've been together for forever. Like his sister is.
Yeah, so he
43.
may not. Yeah, that's something that he doesn't think is a big deal,
But
and that's
again,
fine.
he hasn't said that that's not something that he doesn't want to do though. And I also asked that question because when you ask a man, do you want to get married one day? You got to ask a follow-up question. Would you want to get married to me one day? Fuck all that.
All right.
Because you got to be specific.
All right, here's another comment. So if he already doing the things, why not just make it legal? What's a piece of paper, right? But that's the. I'm just. This is what people are
What is a
thinking.
piece of paper? I mean, my name is on his life insurance.
So you have rights to him in a hospital. If something happened, you would have those rights to say what's best for him.
Well, the good thing is, I mean, his family is amazing. So he wasn't raised by like a mom who she didn't raise a fuck boy. So if something happened to him in the hospital and we had to make a decision, while I would most certainly take his mother's whatever into consideration, I don't think she would put me in a position where it's like, oh no, you don't have no say in this. His mom is not even like that. Like I said, this situation I'm in now is completely different than any situation I've ever been in when just dating or being, with the opposite sex. It's almost strange. It seems surreal. Like, it sounds too good where it may be like something's not right, but I'm telling you,
All right, Ash, we gotta go. We gotta go, Ash.
All right, bye.
When you get off, we're gonna talk behind your back. Now we're gonna talk behind your back.
No,
So go
just
ahead.
shut up.
I'm not going to talk behind your back. I'm not going
We're
to
not
talk.
talking. You stupid.
I salute her.
No, Jeanette said
Congrats to her.
K-Day may have explained my whole situation. She
it's
said,
coming up or the old one?
No, the old one, K-Day, because you might
This
no
one?
the one before that, There was one before that. She explained the situation when I was talking. You didn't push it because she wasn't really the one for you, Mike. You proposed to keep her quiet and not really to marry her. I can't. I'm not saying it's true, but I understand what you're saying. Like people can't deny what something looks like. Like you can't deny what it looks like. So I can't say I didn't do that. I don't believe I did that. Because I would have married. My ego was
20 years engaged is crazy.
Yeah, because
20 years.
Because I was like,
Why?
if you're not
Why is it crazy?
But the thing is, if you know her Like I know her,
because the purpose of engagement is to get married.
but I know
Ain't
that
that what, that's
things-
why you propose, right? The end goal
Yeah.
when you propose is to get married.
When does the marriage actually happen? Does it happen before or after the ceremony?
No, for the tax
I'm
purposes.
asking. No, forget tax purposes. Real shit. Like, when does the marriage actually happen?
Well,
I was married. Like, that's why I always say I was married twice. I was married. In my mind, I was married. But I get what Kay's saying. A ring may be a magnet for side chicks and side dudes. LaShawn, stop with the way you accept shit. Stop.
No, it do attract people. Oh, okay, that means you're ready to commit. I'm trying to commit. Let me see this person.
Yeah, because China White is gonna pop up. That's all. Because
and be in the DMs.
But I believe once we moved in and we had kids together, we were married. It just was there was no, but the paperwork.
Miss Parker, see you.
It's only a piece of paper.
Jeanette says, yeah.
If he passed or your name's on the documents, insurance
She
will.
says she's on his insurance. She's on his they got life insurance on each other.
Nah, you don't have to ask that. They know who they want to marry. As a woman, we have to set the expectations and boundaries. So, K-Day, to be real, so why aren't you married?
Maybe K-Day don't want to be married too, though.
Is it because you don't want? And I'm not being funny.
Change the light bulbs in the middle.
Change the lights. Come on, remember. He remembers.
And I'm not being mean.
I'm not lying when I say I have a good memory.
Her lights go out.
Really a blessing and a curse.
Yeah,
no, but
that clarification is necessary. Do you want to get married or do you want to get married to him?
To me. Yeah, it's like that's the difference. Yeah.
She's good. Her name's on paper.
On the paper, yeah. She said.
And no, Mike, I'm not messing with my baby dad. Okay.
That's what she said.
No more. She left no more off. She must have left no more at the end. No more. Whatever. Or maybe she was playing a role as a character. Maybe she was just.
He might.
You know,
he got the code. He got the code.
He does
That's
have
like having a tattoo.
Or she saw that Mike is so infatuated with her that she has a shot with Mike, so she's trying to clear it up.
I don't think that's great.
So if Mike were to shoot a shot, maybe K-Day is also interested because he's smitten by you, K-Day. I'm gonna tell you right now, he's smitten.
She's
by
pretty.
you.
Asha's pretty. I'm gonna give you y'all. I'm single out in these streets. Like on this. Who the hell just?
Oh, that's K-Day. I think that's K-Day. Click the link.
Oh, shucks. Here we go.
Okay, Mike, I'm gonna answer your question. So,
wait, how you gonna come up here and not have the camera on? Like,
he wanted to see your face.
No, I'm driving and I'm
No,
taking my
she's
daughter to
driving.
school, and then I have to get to the gym. So I'm in gym attire. So yeah, no camera today.
Men like gym attire.
But okay, so I want to just first say I was not in any way trying to be negative or bash Ash's relationship.
Oh, you breaking up.
You breaking up. Damn.
She really is driving.
She really is driving.
You got to read that comment.
It's women out here that are married that literally beg for what Ash man
So
is
can
giving
you hear
her.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. go
Okay,
ahead.
so I will say that it took me a while.
Dang, you breaking up again.
to-
You breaking up again, Mama.
okay.
You breaking up again.
Hold on.
You going through a tunnel? You on Lincoln Tunnel?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. You go
No,
ahead.
can you hear me?
Yeah. Real quick. Go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so it took me a while to really understand the logistics and the logic behind relationships. And I will say you have to listen to what men are saying. You have to follow their actions. And I stayed with my child's father way too long. And even, out of, oh, it's going to happen, or, oh, we're in love, or, oh, he likes me, or, oh, I'm the one. No, men know.
Oh, she was about to get to that point.
I don't think it's.
Wait. Go back to the.
You said men know. Okay, yeah. All right, she's gonna try to call back. She's gonna drop.
Go back to the other comment, Jay.
You talking about Lady Q's first one?
Yeah,
Men beg for what Ash's man is giving her. All they have is a marriage, and she's fine with it. Who is anybody to question? That's why I said keep doing what you're doing.
I'm gonna interpret because she said all they have is a marriage.
I don't think that
I
needs to
believe
be
she's saying, but I believe she's saying all they have is a piece of paper saying they're married. It's a different thing. Like people get caught up in the societal thing of being married, this and that. But what does it matter if nobody's really committed?
Listen, this is what people will say. I want Ashley to keep doing her thing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Facts.
If you're
I'm team
happy
Ashley
and
no
life
more
is
now.
good, keep doing your thing. But this is what people are gonna say. When I'm working a job and I do everything on my job, I want the title. I don't want somebody because I want the title. I want the entire. If I'm the supervisor, you better call me the supervisor. Don't tell me my title's something else. But go ahead, Kay. Go ahead, go get to it.
Okay, I think this StreamYard works better when you're on Wi-Fi. I'll just say that.
You sound clearer too. Yeah.
Okay, so I will just say this: men know when they want to get married, who they want to marry, and it doesn't take that long. So I will say the reason why I'm not married is because I had this expectation that I was the one for my child's father, but I also needed time to heal and just focus on being a parent after I had my daughter. So I didn't rush into dating, but I now date smarter. And that's the thing with us ladies, you have to date smarter. You can't sit around and let these men play with you. 6, 7, 10, 13, 14, 20 years. No, because I guarantee you the minute you set boundaries or the minute you leave them, they'll walk out the door and go find the next one and marry. We got 3 men on this panel, and you cannot deny that it does not take that long for a man to know who it is and when they want to get married.
But if you're getting everything you really want is do something.
That's not everything. That's not everything, because the purpose of a man and the role in a relationship is to protect and provide. You cannot protect and provide for me, and I'm not your wife. So if that's the case,
people
then
would disagree with that, Kay. People would disagree with that because it's for 13 years he's been protecting and providing.
How do you define protecting?
No, but when you pass,
everybody's got different definitions.
When you pass, you leave me with nothing. I have no legal recourse to anything as your girlfriend.
Let me just say this. Let me just say this. If I'm doing everything that a husband's doing, why won't I just marry her then? Because I told you I didn't. Because I was offended that she wasn't taking the lead to do it.
Because she wasn't the one. She didn't have to take the lead. You would have already said, baby, I want to marry you. Let's set the date. Men are intentional, and men know. Men are intentional. And it
I would have been fine. I would have been fine if I never got married.
You're alive.
I would have been. No, because I always felt like we're together. I didn't want a ring. I didn't want her to have a ring on, but I would have been fine being engaged because I felt like we're together. We're doing everything together. We're rocking together. It's the same thing. That piece of paper doesn't change.
And then what is ladies you had when you leave? What is ladies
and that's what she kept emphasizing. If something happens to you, I don't have any say. I don't have this. I won't. You see those things where people got their obituaries and the person is her special friend.
Well, let's be honest. Most of the men out here don't even have enough to be hooping and hollering over a piece of paper. And so y'all not the one. Y'all not that guy. Y'all not that guy to be like, oh, she gonna take everything I got. That's the whole problem with a lot of men these days. Oh, I'm not giving up this. I'm not. You ain't got that. You're not in that tax bracket to be complaining about a piece of paper and not wanting to commit to a woman. So let's just start there. All these men who want to talk about, oh, she's the gold dick. You don't even have a piece of gold on your neck. I'm just being real. I hate that premise that men try to use these days about relationships and not wanting to get married. 95% of these men out here are not in that tax bracket to be complaining about a piece of paper. I will stop there.
Okay.
You don't have to be in a certain tax bracket though to complain about being married.
Y'all don't have
a lot of men.
But I realized, Kay, I'm gonna be transparency. I was gonna try and holler at you, but I realized I should have hollered at you like 7 years ago when I was in that tax bracket. Because I'm not in that tax bracket right now.
So I'm not saying you have to be in that tax bracket to date me. I'm just saying men try to use that as a tool or to weaponize against marriage.
Let me get real quick because we gotta go. Let me get back to this point.
Yeah, I gotta drop my daughter off. But
wait, he said stay right there. He wanted to say something.
Okay. Jay Black is full of shit. Jay Black just said he put a ring on her finger so she could show the world that was his, that she could be like, this is just Jay Black's woman. So obviously if he put the ring, the ultimate,
and he locked it down.
Yeah, the ultimate flex is this is my wife now.
Yes.
And Jay wanted the world
what I really want to say, and I gotta go,
wife.
Mike.
Go ahead.
Women need to start dating smarter. You have to. You can't chase these men. You can't even down to the fact of, I think there was one comment. Oh, well, no, let me not say it because Ash did clarify it. We shouldn't be asking these men to go on dates. We shouldn't be asking these men to go out on trips. We should no. It is the man's innate nature to chase, to hunt, to court, and to set to set the tone of the relationship. As women, when we start changing the dynamic of the relationship, you now become the chaser and you totally throw off the relationship. It becomes a complete imbalance. Most of the successful relationships is because the man was very intentional about who it was that he wanted and intentional on that timing, and he set the tone of the relationship. When women start blowing out the waters, that's when you see a lot of, oh, I'll wait. Oh, he loves me. Oh, I met his mom. Oh, we in love. Oh, I got a baby. I've been there, so I know it. But you got to start dating smarter. Ash, put a time limit on it. Set the expectations. I guarantee you, he'll start shifting.
All right,
13 years is way too long for somebody to be playing in your pocket and playing in your cookie. No, we're not doing that. We're not.
They together.
All right,
Kay. Mike, I gotta drop my baby off.
Go drop your. But real quick,
Yeah,
are you
yes.
really not? Are you really not intimate with the person
No,
who
I'm not.
changes the boat?
No, I'm not. No, we have a great relationship. We're friends. No, and he knows. Period. That got cut off a long time ago.
So all your friends got to go.
All right, she gotta go. She gotta go. Go ahead, go to the gym. And have a great day.
That's
He got the code still. He still got the code. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. He still got that code though. All right. See you later, Kay.
All right, Kay.
Good catch, Kamari. His movie. Maybe.
All right, so we got to get out of the BF and the GF can easily walk away when things get tough. If you're married, you are more invested. Well, listen, everything we're saying, we can't speak in absolutes because I wasn't married, and trust me, it was very tough to end the situation. There was a lot that had to be handled after 20 years of being with somebody. But I get what you're saying. I told my daughters, if your end goal is marriage, do not sit around and wait for him to choose you. Got it. All right, cool. I remember Mike saying, plan the wedding. I'll show up. Yep. Exactly.
He always said that.
Yep. But JB, you said, and a 20-year engagement was crazy. Yes, he did say that. Wouldn't that have turned into the same thing? Yes, he did say that.
It could have, but I don't necessarily need marriage. I didn't need marriage. I don't need them. As long as we're together, I'm good. I don't need it. I need you to be committed to me and let us live this journey.
Yes, but if you didn't need it,
I don't need the marriage part.
But Jay, do you understand the hypocrisy?
That's not going to validate my relationship.
Yeah, but you said you needed her to have an engagement ring.
No, I wanted her to. Yes, I wanted her to be proud to have a ring, so she ain't got to be in her 40s saying my boyfriend. Like for me as a man, I want.
So what you think is going to be? What you think the embarrassment is going to be when she's 20 years?
It's a bigger commitment having at least the engagement.
No, that's even worse. Being engaged, y'all look at things even worse if somebody strung you along for 20 years.
As long as we together, but long as we together.
Wait a minute. Read Lady Q has a comment. She says, "You had the ring before I even said anything about marrying me. Stop lying to these folks."
No, and I would have been fine with being engaged. Then she, after the long engagement, she got the whole piss or get on the pot thing when I was already planning to propose. Like she was already in that mode. So I was fine with putting the ring. I like to lock you down with a ring. I want you to have a ring on your finger, but I don't necessarily need the marriage. If that don't make sense to everybody. That's fine.
It doesn't make any sense.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. But the marriage doesn't validate.
But the fact of the matter is, your actions speak differently. Everything that you did in real life speak totally opposite of what you're saying. What you actually did in real life goes against what you're saying. You signed paperwork for your cell phone, car, and your house. Why do people have a problem with it when it comes to a long-term relationship? I know somebody clicked on, but I gotta go.
You got your TV too loud. You got your TV too loud. Looks like that's Lady Q.
All right, come on, Lady Q. Come on, because I got.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh wait, I got you to the door. The piss or get off the pot came the day you proposed to me. I didn't know you had the ring and you were going to propose to me. I never once said anything to you about you better marry me or whatever. The day I exploded and said piss or get off the pot, and then I went to work, you had already been planning to propose to me. I didn't think that you were going to take me out to dinner that night. But it just happened that way. So no, those are two separate conversations. Leading up to the engagement, I never once said to you that you better marry me, marry me, marry me, marry me. I always told you that I'm supposed to be somebody's wife. Now, if you realize that I was supposed to be your wife, that's on you. But I never pressured you to marry me.
All right. I didn't say you pressured me to marry. You gave clues and signs that clearly you wanted to be married. That's what most women do. That's all I was saying. All right. I agree with. Well, thank you for popping in and expressing those firm thoughts. Let's stick back to the earlier comment. I want to go back to that one when you said I was your everything. So I like to end on that note. All right. That was the best way to go with that. All right. With the officers, time to put the gym work in. All right. We'll catch you next time, Mr. Jefferson. Oh yeah, I'm not Ash. I'm team Ash even more to Ash. We locked in. Asking the man to go on a date. Hell no, she ain't doing that.
What's wrong with that?
I'm not pursuing any man. Asha, you may stay single. If you see something you like, it's okay to say hi. It's okay, Asha, to say hi. You see something you like. It's okay.
All right, y'all motherfuckers.
He done put his work shirt on. Mike,
I'm so tired of this. Y'all just keep putting up with me. I gotta go to work.
You got this started, Mike.
No, I'm done. People, do what you do. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. I see you.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.